The Ramble Football Club is proudly sponsored by Glasby Pallets, offering a one-stop solution for all your pallet needs. Get in touch now on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. Thank you to Sonny and the team for their support of the Ramble Football Club. What is happening, people, and welcome back to the Ramble Football Club. I might have nearly said the Blades Ramble then, but I'm definitely saying the Ramble Football Club. Hope you're all good. Welcome to our stream. This is a live stream of Southampton versus Middlesbrough in the second leg, the second game of the second legs in the playoff semi-finals. Say that 3 times fast. So this one is 0-0 going into this game, so there was no advantage taken by Middlesbrough at the Riverside. And now we come to St Mary's for the second leg. Still 0-0. Huge controversy over alleged spygate and Southampton allegedly spying on Middlesbrough which in their training sessions, which I personally believe is a bit of a storm in a teacup, to be honest. They will go on, the winner of this game, to face Hull City at Wembley for a place in the Premier League, after Hull magnificently last night went to Millwall and rightly beat them at the Den. I think it were a fairly even game in the first half. Really enjoyed it. Fairly even game. And then Millwall just didn't really come at them in the second half as much as I thought they were going to do. Hull picked them off a little bit on the counter. It'll be really interesting to see how either of these sides matches up against Hull, who've got a bit more now, so they've got a better record against the other 3 sides or now the 2 sides remaining in the competition. So we'll have to wait and see how we go tonight. We're going to go through the teams, but before we do, I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing it with my mate. So without any further ado, Badman, how's it going, mate?
I finally got my own song. Perfect.
That's right, mate. That's right. Well, Lee's obviously suggested, and I'm backing it, the new rule that if you want an intro song, you now have to sing them yourself. So that's the way we're going forward with these, I think. So how are you, mate? You okay?
I'm good, pal. I'm good. Have you had a good day?
Yes, I have. Thank you. Very busy, but very productive. So I'm all right with that. As long as you're getting stuff done, then it's okay. How about you?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm running all over the place at the minute, mate. Work is mayhem, but I've been looking forward to this. This is going to be a banger, I think, Jim. I really do.
Honestly, mate, it's the first legs of all the playoffs for me were pretty poor. And you run that risk with the first leg of a playoff game. They can be cagey, or they can be end-to-end stuff as the home team wants to force themselves into the tie and sort of take that chance. We didn't get that, unfortunately. We got the more cagey affair in the first legs. But last night just shows what the second legs are all about, because it's do or die now. There's no second chances. Millwall will be wishing they'd gone for it that little bit more now this morning. So I think this could be an absolute banger, as you've said. So I'm really looking forward to the game. I think the styles complement each other as well in terms of an entertaining fixture. Before we go into the teams, mate, what are your initial thoughts on where you think this fixture might sit in terms? Is it as obvious as Southampton due to the form coming into it, or do you give Boro a bit of a chance as well?
I think everybody's expecting Southampton, or certainly the majority are. As you know, I watch a lot of Championship football, Jim, and I've watched these 2 teams quite a bit this season.
Yeah.
I look at the 2 teams. I mean, there's not much to pick between them. You might say Southampton on paper, maybe you could argue, have the better individual players. I think Boro are really strong in the middle of the park, and that's where they could win out and maybe stop the supply to those 3 midfielders or attacking midfielders that sit behind Strelic. So normally you'd have Fellows, who's not playing tonight. It's Matsuki on the right instead. Fellows is on the bench. But you've got Azaz and Scienza in there as well, who just cause all sorts of problems. Lots of goals and assists between them this season. It's going to be really hard to call, mate. I think, though, I've got a sneaking feeling Boro might surprise everyone.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
You look at their head-to-head, they've taken 4 points in the regular season off Southampton. I wonder.
Slow starters though, Southampton. Weren't
Yeah, they were.
Only really came at the turn of the year after they'd beaten us. That was their turn essentially. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. What I have noticed in the lineups, and we will go through them in a minute. Boro, I think, are unchanged, which doesn't surprise me because they started that first half. They should have been 2 or 3-0 up because they were well on top, and they'll be kicking themselves now that they don't take at least something into this game. Southampton, I think, looking at it, have made 3 changes. I'm just going to go off memory here, so forgive me if I get this wrong. Don't crucify me in the comments. But I think the back 4 is the same. Shea Charles comes in, who I thought should have been in anyway. He comes in for Flynn Downs. Matsuki comes in, as you said, for Fellows. And Larin's dropped, who was poor on the night. And Ross Stewart, the Loch Ness Drogba, comes in. So delighted with the changes from a Southampton perspective. I think they are. I can't really speak much for Matsuki over Fellows because I don't know enough about Matsuki. But I rate Charles over Downs and I rate Stewart over what I've seen of Larin. Although Larin's had a very good second half of the season. Do you want to take us through the teams then, mate?
Yeah, so as you say, Southampton lineup, it looks like a 4-2-3-1, Jim. So you've got Peretz in goal, who's been very influential for him since he came in from Bayern Munich. Bree, Harwood, Bellis, Wood, and Manning across the back 4. You've then got Yanda and that one change in the 6, let's call it, with Shea Charles. Matsuki, Azaz, and Skenza in behind the Loch Ness Drogba, as he's delightfully named, Ross Stewart, who I really like, actually, out of contract in the summer. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with him. Middlesbrough lineup, Sol Bryn, a back 3 of Ayling, Fry, and Malander. And then they've got it on Fotmob as a 4 across the middle. So wing effectively Britton and Target in the wide areas. Riley McGree alongside Morris in the middle. Morgan Whittaker, Strelick, and Tommy Conway in attack. I tend to find Whittaker and Conway sit a little bit off Strelick, and he's kind of the main 9. Really interesting. Blood in the middle of the pitch, Boro.
That is unchanged from what I remember, which I find interesting. But I'm fascinated by this fixture, mate. Because this, I love the Championship. I can't stop waxing lyrical about it, but the potential of this game is incredible because both these teams have got the firepower in there, particularly Southampton. With the talent of Cienza and Azaz for his numbers, Charles's creativity. I like Stewart, as you've said. Middlesbrough haven't quite got the number 9, but haven't struggled to create chances this season. Matt Target was very influential in the game in the first leg. McGree and Morris in the middle are really strong as well. That midfield battle is going to be fascinating. Dale Fry, who a lot of Championship clubs, including ourselves, are having a sneaky little eye on, see what happens with him at Boro at the end of the season. Oh, mate, I'm really excited for this. Okay, so you've sort of maybe nudged in, you could possibly see Boro nicking something here. I'm going to ask you now, we've gone through the teams. Now you've sort of gone through it, processed it in your mind. What's your thought process on a score prediction, mate?
Middlesbrough to win it 2-1. I think they will try to squeeze Southampton in that 8 and 6 position. That's where they like to press Boro, and they tend to be very effective at it. They're going to try and close off the 3 most dangerous players in Southampton's team, which are normally those 3 behind the striker. I think that's going to be the game plan. And they're very good away from home, Jim, Middlesbrough. Southampton are good at home, but they're both strong. Interestingly, mate, I saw before this, and I think I heard it on TalkSport, the last 2 home games for Middlesbrough have been 2-2, and the last 2 away games the last 2 home games for Southampton have been 2-2. The last 2 home games away games for Boro have been 2-2. So I think it's going to be 2-2, mate. Possibly.
Yeah, nice.
I like my bets. I'll go for 2-1 Boro.
2-1 Boro. Right, okay, mate. Okay. I'm just having a little look at the benches as well. And it's George Long that is the sub-goalkeeper. Stevens, Wellington, Downs, Bragg, Fellows, Edozie, Archer and Larin. That is a really strong bench for Southampton. And I might just have to give them the edge because of that. You'd expect it with their Premier League credentials coming down. The Boro bench is Wildsmith, Gilbert, Monroe, Brown, who we like, Silvera, Castledine, Edmondson, Hansen and Sarmiento, undoubtedly. As you know, they might be fairly close in terms of, player for player in the starting 11, I think Southampton have got the stronger squad. I can't see past Southampton here. I would love to. And in a lot of ways, I suppose, selfishly speaking, from a club that's going to be in the Championship next season with no parachute payments, Southampton going up probably works for us. But I do like it when they're non-parachute teams. If it can't be us, I'd like it to be someone else. I'm going for a 2-0 Southampton here. 2-0. So the odds from midnight, I'm just going to get those up as well. If you fancy Southampton, they are 13-10. And if you want to use our affiliate code, and you get put your £10 on, you get £30 worth of free bets. So you can put your £10 on. If Southampton win, you'll win £13 plus your original 10. You'll get your £30 worth of free bets as well. A draw is 12-5. These are certainly as of an hour ago. And it's 6-4 for Middlesbrough. The bookies sort of learning from last night, where they had 16-5 for Hull to win the game, 6-4 for Boro tonight. Not as distant as the odds were last night. So if you're fancying that, then let me know. Let me just quickly jump on and see what the odds would be for those scores that myself and Lou have just talked about. I don't know whether anybody be interested in putting them on as a bet themselves, or whether we've been able to convince you that they're worth doing. But a 2-1 to Middlesbrough is 9-1. And a 2-0 Southampton is 12-1. So it's more likely the bookies think that your result's going to come in than mine, because I've got longer odds than you. So, which I find interesting.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. There you go. But that's midnight, you see. Midnight offering good deals all the time. Please bet responsibly if you are going to be betting. And if you are going to be betting, use this bad boy here. Right here. Right here. Absolutely right. Oh, I'm excited for this. Right, let's jump into some comments, pal. Jamie Dumpling starts us off. Evening, guys. Was that Lee's coughing I could hear during the intro and Jim humming? Oh, possibly. It's not going to be Lee's coughing. It might be Lou's coughing. Hang on. Let me just try something here. Let me know if you can hear. Lou will be able to, but
yes, guys,
can you hear me talking?
Yeah,
they can.
Make sure you guys follow, like, and subscribe. Ramble.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to remember that, because Man Mountain often says some naughty words during his intro. I'll have to switch them off manually if I can. Sam, thank you, Dumpling, for the warning. I think this will open up. I think there'll be gaps, and I think Southampton will be too strong for Middlesbrough. Sam, completely agree, my mate. Completely agree. Dave Morwood says, evening, Jimmy and Lou. Hope you're both well. I've been looking through the shrubbery for this game for my mate Morgan, and I have given him the lowdown on the Saints. Up all the rambles, like and subscribe, please. There you go. We've found the spy. It's Dave Morwood with his binoculars in the shrubbery. Saints to win 3-1, says Gary. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll see. Boro win, says Dublin Blade. Boro to go up. Archer to fire blanks again, unlike John.
Oh, no.
Well, let's not get into that again. Please. And we'll have none of this Archer blaspheme on this channel, please. That's absolutely disgraceful behaviour. Come on, Boro, give us a Hull and Boro final, says Aid. Aid's only saying that because he supports a team in the Premier League and he wants a weaker side coming up than Southampton. So just as much as we are selfishly, quietly hoping for Southampton to do it for sensible reasons, Aid is hoping for a Boro Hull final. 1-1 and Boro win on pens, says Tom Not From, who is running the Platinum Rambler World Cup predictions league. Thank you for sticking around up and doing that, Tom. That's really very much appreciated, pal. Winner getting some Ramble merch, which why wouldn't you want that? Free to enter. Aid says, EFL to stop the game at half-time and default Southampton to a 3-0 loss for cheating. It's a mess, isn't it? It's an absolute mess. I'll come to you and ask you about that in a minute, Lou. Evening, Jimmy and Loz. Batman. I haven't counted if the do-do-dos are the right number, but, I'm not sure we've got enough time for that. We might have, depends how bad the game is. Debs says, evening, Jimmy and Batman. I think Southampton will win. How are you both feeling out of 10 today? I am a 7.5 today, Debs. Lou, how are you, mate?
I'm up to a 7 now. I've climbed to a 7 in the last 20.
Good lad. Sheila's Wheels agrees with Lou. Close game, but Boro to edge it. Wag me friends. Oh, gotta be careful how I say that. Big up from America. Just hammered Middlesbrough. Let's ride. Okay. Yeah, let's ride. Okay. Thank you for joining us, pal. Dublin says, all I got, Jim, was an advert for chair, tai chi, and no coughing. That'll do me. Maybe that's the algorithm trying to tell you something, Dublin Blade. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. Just want another northern team in the Prem. It's not that at all. Ed. It's so that you can take advantage of a weaker side coming up. I know your game. Spygate, Lou. What are your thoughts, my mate?
It's a bit naughty. I mean, I know. Look, I'm not averse to a bit of gamesmanship. You know, trying to gain a bit of an advantage. If it's one of them things, isn't it, Jim? If it were United doing it, we'd write it off as I think you use the expression of storming a teacup. We would do that if it was us. If it was against us, we might feel a little bit more sensitive about it. I think there's still talk that they could be punished, Southampton, as severely as being kicked out of this whole thing. And they're playing the game tonight. It's madness. I can't see that happening. I don't know about you.
No, it'll never happen. They won't have the bottle to do it.
No.
It's no. I think they'll be praying for a Boro win tonight. Don't get me wrong, just so that it all sort of can be pushed back under the carpet. But I can't see any sort of retrospective punishment that's going to expunge him from the playoffs or anything like that, or disqualify him. Because I genuinely think, how do you justify the severity of it? How do you know what information they've accrued? How do you know, how do you measure the impact it's had? I genuinely I would not like it if it was Sheffield United. Obviously I'm going to be honest about that. I don't know how I'd feel, but I'm pretty sure I would not like it at all if we were being spied upon. Do I think that should be the ultimate difference between getting out through the tie or not? No, not really. I think it's competitive edge, and I don't think it's punishable personally. I know it's technically a breach of the rules, so if you have to follow the letter of the law, that's absolutely fine. You have to do what you do. I didn't know that they'd made a formal law of it after Leeds had done it. But if it's now a formal breach of what you're allowed to do, then punish them as the rules state you should be punished. If that's pulling them out at playoffs, then why would you take the risk? Because they must know the rules. If it's a fine, then they're better taking a 200 grand fine for a potential 120 million pound windfall, aren't they, or whatever it's going to be. So I don't know, mate. I just think it's all a bit much, to be honest. I agree with you. It's naughty, and I wouldn't condone it. I wouldn't say, oh, I wish we did it, but I don't think it's, they must be beaten. They must be docked points. They must be kicked out of the competition, because it's not right. It's morally not right, but that's about it for me.
You touched on something there as well. It's not directly quantifiable, is it? Well, it won't be. It won't be. If they gain any advantage from it, we'll not be able to prove what impact it's had. I think at most, if they get punished for it, it's going to be a fine. Maybe it'll be a hefty fine, but that's the most they can expect. I think. I just can't see them being kicked out of the competition or kicked out of the playoffs, at least at this stage. It just the integrity of the whole thing then falls down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Let us know in the comments what you guys think as well, because it's all subjective. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just an opinion, really. I just think, as I say, well, I've had my say on it, haven't I? So, Scott says, this time last year, we were beating Bristol City 3-0 at home on the way to the final, and now the players are on holiday. How times change, Scott? And I suppose there's a couple of things, really. It's not to take those times for granted is probably the main thing I take from that. These sort of moments make you appreciate the playoffs more, or the success that you have on the field more. Following Sheffield United, and I'm sure other clubs people that follow other teams might feel that their club takes them on similar journeys, but for us, I feel it's always a roller coaster. It's up and down. It's never a constant. It's never boring being a Blade. That's the saying. But we might be promoted to the Premier League and the euphoria that comes with that, and then we get absolutely pasted week in, week out, and we come back down bottom of the league, and that's a down season. For a period of time, I would sort of describing it as having a season on and a season off, because you check out sometimes in the Premier League when you're not competitive. So I think these sort of seasons that we've just had, very, very disappointing. But hopefully, not only the fans, but people at the club don't take our status for granted, and it's an uphill battle now to get back up in and amongst it. And I think it's going to be a big, big summer for United. Big, big summer. Boro are going to get pasted, says Jeff Thomas, the Southampton fan. Aid says it's a rule. A rule was made after Leeds Derby in 1889. We got a £200,000 fine for breaking the spirit of the game. The rule is either a severe fine or a points deduction. Why is it that, Aid? Why is it either a severe fine or a points deduction? Why is it not clearly defined in the rules what it is? Why are they leaving any discretion to it? Because if there was no discretion involved and there was a clear penalty in whichever fashion, if you break these rules, you will be subjected to a 5-point deduction. Right. Well, Southampton knew that. All the teams knew that. I didn't know that particularly, but the teams will all know that. They'll all have been appraised of it. If this is what you get caught doing, this is what the sanction is. There's no arguments. Nobody can argue the toss.
Right.
If it's discretionary, you get a fine of up to 500 grand or up to this, or you may get a points deduction. And I know everything's on its own merits, but you've either been to their training ground to watch them or you haven't. It's not whether you get caught after 5 minutes or 5 hours, you've broken the rules. This is the penalty. And that takes all the ambiguity out of it. And I know the media wouldn't necessarily like that, but I just think it can be so much simpler than this. And if you want to be harsh on the rules, that's absolutely fine. If you said to every team, it's a 5-point deduction if you get caught spying on your opponents at their own training ground, I guarantee you nobody would do it. Nobody would do it because nobody's taking that risk of having 5 points docked to try and gain 3 in the regular season. So, yeah, and if they're doing the playoffs, then you might add another layer to it saying that, well, if you get caught doing it in playoffs, then the opposition gets a bye through to the next round. And if it's for the final, then they win. It won't happen like that, but I just think there's a way of doing it. There must be a better way of doing it. Lou?
Yeah, I'd add 5 back on for having the initiative to take another outfit with him and run into the club training house and change into it. That's the best bit for me. It's the absolute best bit. Put 5 points back on for that.
Exactly right. Let's have a look. Where were we? Oh, we're on here to comment. Glad I left it on. Kick him out of the league, says Ramaman. Yeah, there you go. They'll have to keep going and kicking a few more teams out of the league till Sheffield United get involved in picture. Dave Morwood says, I won't put anything past the EFL. I emailed them about letting our neighbours off with -15. Apparently for my cheek, they've given us them now. Spygate, Piegate, who cares? You send a scout to spy. I agree. That's what scouting's about, really. It's naughty. It's definitely naughty. And I don't condone it, but I don't think it needs this uproar. Scott says, from a selfish point of view, which of the 3 teams left in the Championship playoff would you want to get rid of as they are perceived to be the most threat to us next year? It's got to be Southampton for me.
Yeah, I think it'd have to be Southampton, just the individual quality they've got. They're going to have parachute payments again. They've got some depth in their squad. They're going to be strong again next year if they stay down. I would have to agree.
Not long till kick-off now, about 7 minutes. Dublin Blade says, nice to see you getting the stars on the watch-along, Jim. No, not superstar Lewis, but his alter ego, Ben White. Nice, Ben White.
Oh, yeah, I've been accused of looking like Ben White, yeah, which I don't know how to take that, to be honest with you. He's certainly well groomed. Maybe it's a compliment, I don't know.
You are certainly, that is something that you are definitely a very well-groomed man. Can you imagine you and Dave on the same stream, you and Dave Leary? Well, he wasn't that well-groomed last night. He even got told that his quiff didn't look great, which he was like, all right, boys. But usually you're both very well turned out, so...
He's got a one of aftershaves than me, though, Jim.
Yeah, yes, that's true. Where's Dave the Nose? Hey, y'all. Driving but listening, says Eve. Well, good evening, Eve. And thank you for joining us. Tom Not From says, it's felt like a good season, bad season for us for a while. Last year was great, this year awful. So it stands to reason next year will be incredible. Well said, Tom. I'll buy into that. It depends on whether it's a one-off or multiple breaches, says Aid. Severe fine for the first breach, deduction for multiple breaches. Yeah, possibly. I don't mind if it's incremental or whatever it might be. Just set the stall out. No ambiguity. Set the stall out at the beginning of the season. And that should be for the vast majority of any rule breaches. Don't leave it down to discretion because you're open to criticism then. The game has gone, says Ramaman. Tez says Middlesbrough were unfortunate not to win the first leg and are unbeaten in their last 5 meetings with Southampton. They haven't lost away from home since a February meeting with Championship winners Coventry, while Southampton have only won one of the last 5 games. Tez, good stats. Good stats. I like that. And that certainly maybe puts a spanner in the works for people who thought it was just going to be like me, who can't see past Southampton this evening, really. It says, for me, the fine should be bigger than what we got because it's a clear rule now. Yeah, 200 grand was the Leeds fine, and I think that's probably right. It should be a fine bigger than what Leeds got. But why don't we know the numbers? Why don't you say then it's £1 million fine or it's this, that, or the other? Jamie Dumpling says, I'm so interested in how many teams in the Champ have spied before and not been caught. Even how many times the Saints have done it this season. Yeah, absolutely right. It'll have happened, it's certainly more than once. Potentially kicking Saints out of the playoffs just isn't viable, says Jeff. They've had time to respond to the allegations and put forward their side of things. By then, the playoffs will be done and dusted. Yeah, absolutely. It's just not practical. It's not practical. Jeff, let me know what you think as a Southampton fan in terms of, are you embarrassed by it? Do you think it's being blown out of proportion? What's your thoughts on it, mate? Day 1S says they should be made to play Archer up front. Far worse than a fine. I'm not having that. Blaspheme. Absolutely disgraceful. Middlesbrough have not won or scored in the last 6 playoff games was the stat that was just on screen there. Wow. Because of the way they do, it helps the ones they prefer. Because the way they do it helps the ones... the EFL. Yes, I see. These are the allegations that they open themselves up to. That there's preferential treatment for different clubs. And they could completely nip that in the bud if they weren't as discretionary. That's what annoys me.
I'm just looking at some Southampton fans in the stands, Jim, dressed as bushes. They've got a fancy dress on, they're dressed as a bush, or they've got like...
Gotta love fans
Brilliant.
buying into it. I love that. The poo-housery. Thoughts on Bristol City activating the release clause of the Lincoln City boss? Good move. Very good move for me. I think Scabal he's done a fantastic job at Lincoln. I think Lincoln will be absolutely devastated at this because I think he has sort of pulled them together and created that. Maybe they can continue it under a different manager. I hope they can to give it a good go next season. But if Scabala leaves and goes to Bristol City, I think that's a really shrewd move by Bristol City, to be honest. And they've sort of stolen a march on some other teams who will no doubt have been interested in him. As they just go through the final run through of the teams, Tez says 3 of Southampton's last 5 games have ended all square and the last 2 home fixtures ended 2-2, while Boro have drawn the last 4 away from home, the most recent 3 of these being 2-2. Thrillers. Yeah, that was similar to what Lou was telling us earlier. Van Blade says, only solution I can see is the 3rd place side from last season should be brought in to replace Southampton. I really like that rule. That's only fair, isn't it? That's the only fair way of doing it. Batman Ben White, there you go. I would say a fair fine is about 23 million. I agree with that, Ed. Yeah, absolutely. Ted says Tommy Conway had 4 shots and 2 on target in the first leg and has scored 5 goals in his last 7 appearances for Middlesbrough. Thank you. Tez talks stats. And yeah, really good, mate. Really good. Dublin Blade says, every team in the Champ must have been spying on us this season because they knew our tactics from the first game. Or was it because we were rubbish in most games? Yeah, possibly, mate. Possibly. Ray says, even in all, I think this will be a tighter game, but I think Saints will come out on top. I do too. Southampton haven't admitted it yet. Bielsa just came out straight away and said, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I do. Here's a 70-minute Excel spreadsheet presentation for you on it all. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right, he did. Love Bielsa, to be fair. Jeff says, honestly, as a Southampton fan, it's naughty, but I very much doubt they're the only team doing it. I'll wager a lot do. We just got caught, and I think it's just blown up because of the magnitude of the game. I agree. Bald and brilliant. That's Ali, says, evening, Jim and Lou. Hoping for plenty of goals tonight. I watched the first game with Jim, and I have to say it was a very enjoyable 0-0 draw. Not very often you can say that. Middlesbrough playing fantastic and well in charge for 60 minutes. Then Southampton getting back at them late and nearly nicking it. I fancy Southampton tonight, though, as long as Larin doesn't get on the pitch. He did not rate Larin at all, didn't BBL. He was not having him. He's done well second half of the season, but he was poor in that game, really poor.
There's an interesting comment from Lee there. Something that I've noticed throughout the season, people have commented on, is how Boro are very much like that. They go hell for leather for 60 minutes. If they don't get in front, they're then in trouble because they have a big drop-off from 60-minute onwards. Who does that sound like, Jim? Does that sound like a team from last season to you?
It might do.
Very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
But they've suffered with that all season, apparently. It's just, they're very intense from the start of the game, and it takes them to about an hour, and then they have a drop-off. It's been a theme with Middlesbrough this season. So if they start like that in this game, they've got to make sure they score, because I don't think Southampton will give them another chance like in that first leg. They didn't punish the missed chances, did they?
No, that's true, mate. Very true. We are off. We're underway, by the way. The scoreboard will catch up in a minute. Are you on regular Sky, Lou?
Regular Sky, yeah. Good point. We need to sync up, don't we? I'm on 10 seconds at the minute.
I'm on 33, 34, 35.
Yeah, so I'm a bit behind you.
Can you not get... Is that the...
This is live, yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
Unless I come out and go back in, let's have a look.
Are you on Sky Sports Football?
Yes, I'm on 35 now, 36, 37.
I'm on a minute and 1, minute and 2.
I'm on Sky Stream actually, to be more accurate, which tends to be Sky Slow, so not great.
No chance of the actual box.
Well, let's see. There is one other option. I could try and stream it through here, see if it's any further along. Let's have a look.
Jamie Dumpling says, got a Ripple sausage roll and choc digestives. Let's have it. That is a healthy diet there, Jamie Dumpling. You'll have to be on mic watch for me tonight, Jamie, because I've played about it for ages today, and Christian from Footy Social Club and Christian Talks Arsenal has helped me out big time, so keep me posted on whether there's any crackling. There shouldn't be, but we'll see. Larin is an impact sub, says Jeff. Not a starter, in my opinion. Yeah, he were poor the other night. Ed says, I've got some scouts watching Lee from the path outside his house. When Lee comes out, they run to the nearest public toilet and change clothes. Boro for me, says Dave Blademan. Can't get it out of my head how they shut us down at the lane. They were so good. So good. I want Boro to win, says Joe. Just having spicy chicken and beef dripping chips myself, says Dublin Blade. Sync up is like with me all over again. It's not that bad, Jamie. Not that bad. How are we doing time-wise, Lou?
2:14 now. I think I'm just going to be behind you, mate. So I've tried Sky Go on the iPad as well, and that's even further behind.
Is that not? Can you not watch it through the regular TV box though, rather than the stream?
The streaming puck's my main source, so it's Sky Stream. You know, the little streaming puck that you just plug into the TV. That's the main service I've got
so you
in the house.
A Sky box?
No. When I moved in here, I moved my broadband over, which was already with Sky, and they offered me this package, which was Sky Stream, which is a little streaming puck. It was a hell of a lot cheaper than doing the normal Sky box, and to be honest, picture quality and everything's great. So I just went with it. But yeah, it's a little slow sometimes.
Right, I'll tell you what then. I'll pause. Tell me when you get to 3:23.
Okay, not too far behind that. Okay. We are 20, 21, 22, 23.
Right, 28, 29.
Perfect.
Nice one. Good stuff. Mikey's good so far. Jim, love that. No popping. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Aid. I had a fruit salad and a smoothie, says Aid. I did not. I had chicken. Oh, Ailing with a lovely cross. It's punch clear. McGree picks it up. Target to Morris. Knocks it back out to McGree. McGree back into target. Have to go back across.
Started well again here, Middlesbrough.
Oh. Riley McGree scores!
Oh, get in!
Blooming heck!
Oh, what a finish.
Oh, my word.
What a finish. A player going to the World Cup as well, Jim.
That sort of crept from nowhere, really. It was just a pass inside to McGree, who was in the box, and he sort of hit it, and it's like he's mishit it a little bit, but it's gone into the corner. Keeper don't move.
Well, that's the start Middlesbrough needed. Like I said, they like a fast start, and they go for it.
They just didn't get this the other night. It's just too simple. Ayling goes out wide. Ball comes out from the from the right hand side. Just a little trickler across the box from Callum Britton. First time, keeps it low. McGree into the bottom corner, right-footed into the bottom corner. Fair play. Does his little Egyptian dance.
Britain's got too much time there, hasn't he, to play that across.
He's got talent. I know that.
And if you look at how they're set up as well, Boro, they do this a lot. They're very condensed into the middle of the pitch. They force you to have to deal with them through the middle, and they buy that space for the wing backs. It's worked from there.
You weren't having that, were you? You didn't twig that.
Did I miss one?
Yeah. You said something about Britain, and I said he's got talent. You're unbelievable. You made me explain it as well. Target, crosses deep. I'm behind. Oh, my goodness. Mike is fine, says Scott. Singing will sound like an angel today. Yes, it will. We'll have to pick a song for later, Lou. Evening, you two, says Thom. How are we both doing? Loving the poo housery of the fancy dress tonight at St Mary's. Hoping for a better game than the first leg. I thought first leg were a decent game. Just no goals, but obviously we're already topping that so far. Boro have scored, says Raymond. Boro will do what they did in the first leg. They'll come out of the gate hard and blow themselves out by half-time. You want to hope so, Jeff, because they've started really well. Bree clears it for a Boro throw. Goal Boro, says Charlie. Nice to have you join us, Charlie. Hope you're good. Just had some bulgur wheat and a chicken pita myself. Yummy. Okay. That was quick, says Tom. Boro Hull final. The fake Yorkshire derby. Wow.
Fake Yorkshire derby.
No spoilers, guys. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, no spoilers, please. What a ball from Britain. I think it was a good ball. Don't get me wrong. It was a good ball.
It was a good ball across. He just had a lot of time to put it in. You probably want someone getting out there a bit quicker to close him down, but it's a good find, and it's a good finish from Riley McGree, really. Takes maybe a tight nick on the way through, but it's a good finish. He's looking for that corner.
I think it's probably, I was struggling how to describe it, but it's probably a good finish, if not the cleanest of finishes.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And again, as I say, a player going to the World Cup, he's Australian international, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, he is Australian, yeah. Morris is American. I don't know if he's going with national team.
That's a good shout. I'm not sure, actually. There's Whittaker. They started really well, Boro.
Yeah, they have. They've pushed him back. Southampton can't deal with him at the minute.
It was a little bit like this in the first game, though, wasn't it? Boro had all the momentum early on. You just wonder if tactically they've got Southampton number a bit.
Good feet from Conway. And he just has it nicked off him. And here comes Southampton 3-on-3. Oh, it's a really poor ball. Is that Cienza? Really poor. Here comes Luke Ayling storming through middle.
Just giving it straight back.
He wants it back. What's Ayling doing all the way up here? He's going to corner flag. Whittaker goes backwards. Bit early to score. Saints are good at coming from behind this season, says Jeff.
It's the spirit.
Isn't that Connor's favourite who scored? Yeah, it is, mate, yeah. Meda Biscuits, he says. Yeah, he did, Russ, didn't he? He completely blanked on that joke, didn't he? He did, Lou. Let me down. He's normally one that I can rely on for them sort of things.
I know, I weren't paying attention, Mara.
I know, I can tell. My wife does the same. Middlesbrough deserved that. Should have had a stone wall pen before that anyway. Hello, guys, says Matt. Hi, mate. That spy's not very good. It's Rama, man. Dave Morwood, nice to see my plan come together. Yeah, nice, mate.
Away record for Middlesbrough: 5 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat in the last 10 games. That's a good away record.
It is. EFL are loving this, says Scott. Yes, they are. Whittaker now running at Manning. He's into the box. Onto his left. He shoots. Oh, he shot near post and it's gone outside at side netting. Wrong decision, Morgan.
Just as he hit it, Mrs. W came in and stood in front of the telly, you know, like they do at that crucial moment when somebody's about to score.
It's all right. Do you want me to say out loud how much you were praising her this morning in the chat?
Absolutely.
Can you hear?
That would help me.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, she's got it.
Good.
Thank you.
It's all right, mate. Anytime, I've got you.
You've got me back. Dave the Nose had me back as well this morning. He said,
did you? Well, he was wondering if she was in the room with you. Over your shoulder while you were complimenting her.
telling me what to write.
Yeah. No, don't go too overboard. It makes me sound a bit too much.
you know it so
well. Ruben says, thoughts on Bradford Bolton Thursday? I went to the away tie and we were hanging on. I'm gutted because I can't do this game. Everybody knows I've got an affection for Bradford, just because of growing up with my dad working for him. But I can't do it. Lewis kindly stepped up to say he will cover the game. We're yet to confirm the full team that's going to be covering it, but I am actually on an action coach conference called Forge. Manino! Oh! What a chance that is.
Unbelievable.
Ross Stewart. Larin don't get there, by the way. That's all Ross Stewart. Manning fires it in across the box. Stewart gets there on 6-yard line. He's stretching and it's just wide of the far post. Unlucky, lad.
He's got to put. He's got to put that away. I'm just looking at he's trying to dive in for it and he just gets the side of his foot on it. Just kind of needs to, he'd have been better off toe poking that.
Yeah, possibly. A bit like my Sophie does. I thought you were hanging on towards the end, Ruben. And it's going to be a tough ask to overturn it against a good Bolton side, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you can. I'd love Bradford to go up again. Only Bolton have won it. Oh, hang on. It's not letting me change these now. I keep having to refresh this now. I'm going to have a chat with them. Only Bolton have won at home in the EFL playoffs so far. 2 draws. Oh, Madders is ref. I didn't spot that. Andy Madley's referee tonight. 2 draws, 4 away wins, 1 home win. Oh, interesting.
I've just glitched on the telly here. I'm on. What time are you on now, Jim?
12:44, 45, 46.
I'm 40, 41, 42. How did that happen?
Don't know.
47, 48, 49. Sky Stream.
It's all right. I'm on 59, so tell me.
7, 58, 59. There we go.
Right, cool. Penalties will be done before we hit full-time whistle.
I'm forcing you to watch the game in the past.
Yeah, that's right. No spoilers, guys.
Here we go. Cross into the box. Oh, they made a mess of that. Back to Stewart. Back out wide. Cross comes in. Headed away. Back to Shea Charles. He looks for Skenza. Who's going to take on Britain. Gets inside the area. Header. Oh. Southampton looking threatening all of a sudden.
Already such a good game.
Sometimes that goal's good, and it opens everything up.
Yeah.
Both start going for it then.
Great start, except everyone knows you're supposed to pass from the left-hand side. Now knows you're supposed to pass from the left-hand side. Got to score, says Thom. Jamie Dumpling sticking his hand up saying he can do the Bradford game with you. I'll consider that after your behaviour on the other one, Jamie. Absolute poo housery from Batwoman, says Ed.
Absolutely. Or Catwoman.
Catwoman. You wish. You're bad, Dumpling, after the bullying. After bullying Meldrew the other day on the stream. Yeah, absolutely right, Thom. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, no spoilers, or you'll be forced to do the 3 a.m. World Cup games with Dingo and Mountain. That's right. That's a suitable punishment.
Dingo will be well up for that. He never goes to bed anyway, does he?
I know. He's just in his bedroom playing the bongos till all hours. Alan, you silly pie.
That's got to be the greatest discovery of 2026, isn't it?
How has he not shared that with us? I've known the boy probably 2 years now. That's the first. He's offside.
He's off. Yeah, he's got to be way off. Yeah, he likes to keep little Easter eggs, doesn't he, Dumpling?
Not half. Not half.
What start to this get? Oh yeah, he's miles off. Absolutely miles off.
McGree. Maria, you gotta see her.
Be interesting this now, Jim, because Southampton tend to be pretty expansive. You know, they'll just keep playing the same way.
Matt says, "You're that far behind, guys. The game's finished. Southampton won 5-4."
If that's the case, let's get on midnight quick.
Tom says, "I can't believe Adam Lallana's just scored for Southampton."
Can't get away with out on the ramble, can you?
Oh, dear me. Nice. Awesome, lads. Southampton fans with camo on foot bushes. Binoculars are out. Love that.
They're just leaning into it, aren't they?
Russ says, "What's the situation with Fry? He seems to be captain every time he plays. A Boro offering a new deal. Seems weird that they'd let him go at the end of the season." Oh,
here we go.
Oh, Southampton have got to do better. They nicked it off the Boro back line. Might have been Dale Fry, actually. And couldn't do anything with it. He's cleared. Away come Boro. Strelec out for a throw now for Boro. In terms of Dale Fry, I don't honestly know, to be honest. But we have seen it before where it appears that it's just a no-brainer that a club will offer him a new deal. But there'll be a lot more to it. He'll know that they will be interested in him in the summer. Because clubs won't need to pay Boro a fee, you tend to find that they would pay the player the fee or an equivalent. We did that with Callum O'Hare, basically. We paid him what was the equivalent to a transfer fee, but to him rather than the club. So Fry could command that, and he might be saying to Middlesbrough, well, if I move, I might get £2 million in my bank from another club. So you need to pay me that as if you were paying, and that might be stumbling on the transfer talks. There's so much player power now when it comes to contracts. I think as soon as you hit 18 months on your contract, the power goes to the player, and the club is then a little bit more powerless as to what can happen, because it soon becomes the summer when you've got a year left, and then the club has a decision to make. Do they cash in now? Or do they run the risk of running the contract down? So I don't honestly know, Russ, but it doesn't surprise me that there are good players there that this is happening to, because it could be any of those circumstances.
It's no wonder they run him down, is it? And here we go, Southampton almost in there. It's no wonder they run him down, is it? I suppose the risk for a player is whether they, if they get a bad injury or something like that, and then they might not pick up a club, but they'll run that risk for a £2 or £3 million signing on fee, won't they?
Of course they will. And it's a short career, isn't it? I don't begrudge any player. I wouldn't like it if it were a player at our club. And to be honest, we sort of, that's quite rich coming from me, because I sort of push back on John Lundstrom now. But I think there's a human element to it where you think they're not a fan of your club. Well, Fry, even if he is a fan of Middlesbrough, got to do what's best for him and his family. And if a move to, say, Sheffield United gets him a £2 million signing on fee, that might be enough. That might be enough for him. So
we take that as well, because you pay a fair bit more than that for him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How much was O'Hare's fee then, says Russ? I don't know the exact number, but it was certainly around the number that we've just been talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quoted at somewhere in that region, wasn't it? I think I've heard 2 to 3 mil before.
Yeah, that's again, I don't know. I don't know for a fact, but Sherry says, lovely. I want an all-Northern final. I've not seen you here before. Sherry, thank you for joining us. I can't stand this Southampton. There you go. Say what you see. Love it when fans dress up to poke fun at an opposing team. It's always brilliant, says Tom. Yeah. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's like when some genius brought a load of inflatable pigs to the derby last year. Yep. Absolutely right. It says, when we played Derby in the Cup this season, some Leeds fans turned up dressed as cameras. Dressed as cameras? Fair enough. Stop Crying, Frank Lampard. I'll always remember that. I think that were a class song around that time.
Southampton coming forward again, Jim. Ball's played out towards Manning. Going backwards now to Harwood Bellis, just inside the Southampton half. Shea Charles out wide again to Manning.
Charles links to Man U. Does that surprise you, mate?
Shea Charles?
Mm.
I don't know if he's ready for that. I don't know. It depends what they're looking at him for. Maybe as a development player. He's still pretty young, Shea Charles, isn't he? He's maybe someone they could bring on. Oh, here we go. Oh!
No pen, says Madders.
Yeah, looked like he was looking for that. It was Matsuki, wasn't it?
Beautiful ball across field. I don't know who it was that played the ball across, but then Manning, outside of his left boot, crosses it into the box from there. And it's Matsuki, who's definitely playing for a penalty against Morris. And it's a correct call from Andy Madley.
And Morris sort of goes to hold it, doesn't he? But it's not sustained. He kind of goes like that with his hands and then kind of pulls away at the right moment. Yeah, it's definitely not a pen. Yeah, Shea Charles from Man U. It depends what they want from him, I suppose. I mean, you look at these, you know, he's an athlete, isn't he?
Yeah,
and he's comfortable on the ball.
A cheap option for him. So they've got like 3 cheapish options. I think, from what we're told, it was Shea Charles, Hayden Hackney, or a third, and I can't remember who the third one was. But all your regular names that you hear about. And yeah, it's like a cheaper option for Man U in the midfield, just as somebody to sort of pad the squad out a little bit, who could maybe grow with them longer term.
I think he'd help with that homegrown quota as well, wouldn't he? Which he ticks a box in that regard as well. I think someone that could develop into a Premier League player, whether he's ready to step up and play for a club of that size yet, not sure. He certainly looks a player at this level.
Yeah, he does.
Harwood Bellis, lovely ball out wide.
Pass. Manning needs to score that.
Foul on Whittaker from Matsuki. That's a definite foul.
Yeah. Dublin Blade says there's a way to run down a contract and a John Lundstrom way to run down a contract. That's true. That's true. Should dress up as butchers when we play the pigs. I heard Man U were after Anderson from Forest. That would not be a cheap option. That would be expensive. But yeah, I think Man U have been linked. Man U and Man City have been linked to Elliot Anderson.
What do you think for him, Jim? 50, 60, more?
Maybe more, I think now. They're talking like 80, 90. Way too much for me. Way too much.
Steep for a central midfield player, isn't it? Striker money, that.
Crazy money. Somehow, I'm about 30 seconds in front of you, lot. Yes, I know, Russ.
That's not Jim's fault, Russ. I'm not saying whose fault it is, but it's not Jim's fault.
I feel like Biff in Back to the Future with his sports book, his sports almanac.
The almanac.
Quick, guys. Go to Middlesbrough. Put it on now. Quick, put the bet on.
I went to America on holiday. I saw the original almanac in a case.
Oh, nice.
No,
Nice.
yeah, I was like, it's like, can we get it out and hold it? You know.
Dale Fry was a target from a long free kick, but it's out for a throw. Jamie Dumpling says, could you imagine Newcastle, Boro, Sunderland all in the same league, the whole of the North East together? That's how it used to be, Jamie. Used to be that way. Some of the players are just not right. Some players are just not right for the Prem. Pirou struggled this season. Rodon, Ampadu, Bogle all look like mid-table Prem players. You never know until they actually play in the Prem. Yeah, Justin says, I heard Forest want about 100 million for Anderson. It's crazy. Crazy.
I think
but if they don't need to, if they've got the money and they don't need to sell, then why wouldn't they put that sort of price tag on him?
Well, exactly. I mean, that's asking for. Oh, here we go. With a chance from the edge of the area, shot deflected out for a corner.
Well done, Tommy Conway. Good turn and shot.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the sort of price tag you put on a player when you don't want to sell him. I don't think anyone's going to pay 100 million for Elliot Anderson. Terrific player.
Ramaman saying it's Declan Rice money. He's not Declan Rice, is he? Let's be honest.
No. He's an excellent player, but you don't pay £100 million for a player of that type, for me.
No, agreed. Corner. It's nodded clear, but it's recycled by Boro. Matt Target back to the far post. Headed out by Southampton. Not quite clear. Boro pick it up on the edge. Whittaker tries to dance through. Doesn't quite. Britton passes to Aileen, who's out on the right-hand side now. Can he get a cross away? No. Comes back inside. Whittaker onto his left. Is he going to have a shot? No, it's just a nice little ball to Target. Shot from Morris. Oh, good save. Oh, it were Britton, not Morris. But a good save all the same. Straight at the keeper, really, but it's come through bodies. He's done well to watch it. It's a lively one, mate. It's a lively one tonight.
It is. Scienza now just skipping back into his own half, looking for a way out. Yeah. Over to Zaz. Now Matsuki. I was surprised to see Tom Fellows on the bench.
Yeah, good player. Good player. Yeah.
Charles out wide to Manny. Southampton looking to build now. Middlesbrough really, that's going to be a foul. It's a free kick. Luke Haley on Scienza, who looks like he's been shot.
Yeah, it's rolling around a bit.
That's a very Serie A reaction from him, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, it was a little bit of a knee knock.
Yeah, jarred him a bit there, didn't
he? Aileen, just a robust, typical Aileen challenge, really.
I like Luke Ayling. I didn't like him, but I like him as a player. Really good player.
Yeah, me too. Cienza stayed down, and this would be bad news for Southampton.
He offers him a real threat from that side, doesn't he?
Oh, not half.
Oh, yeah, he's jarred him a bit there, hasn't he? From the reverse angle behind Scienza, it looks worse as well. Yeah, it looks like
it'll be all right, I think. Tonda Eckhart looks a bit like Adam Smith, you know, from Soccer AM.
He does.
Who does Sports Social or whatever it is.
He does.
Frankie Fryer.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder if he
do love playing away.
I wonder if he's ever spied in the bushes anywhere.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, dear me. Let's have a look at comments while we're waiting for Cienza to get his knee a shake. Dave Morwood says West Ham have put a price tag of £84 million on Mateus Fernandes. I bet they have. What about Hamer? Anderson swap deal. I like that, Roma man. I like that you're thinking, my man. We put 40 to 50 mil on Archie Gray 2 years ago. You got it though, didn't you? If somebody's daft enough to pay it, then fair enough. And I'm not saying he hasn't started to become a good player, but is he a 40, 50 million pound player? I don't think so yet. James says, look at Dele Alli, jumped straight from League One to Spurs in the Premier, perform week in, week out. Not now, though. Not now. They'll be saving 350 grand a year in wages once Casemiro goes. So that's 18 million saved. Or Tom Davis money, says Dublin Blade. Don't want to spoil it, but Letizier's scored a hat-trick at the Dell, and it's now 3-1. Unbelievable. It's a naughty tackle, says Scott. Justin says, I can't remember what Palace want for Wharton, but it's way less than 100 million. Wharton looks like he's going to be a red, and Anderson off to Manchester.
Oh, that's really well defended, that free kick. Manning swings a free kick in that left-hand side, that wonderful left foot he's got, and I couldn't see who actually met it with a header. I think it might have been Ayling. Great clearance. Southampton now looking to build out from the back again. Back with Harwood Bellis. Cross to Wood.
Half an hour gone already.
It's flown by that. It's been a good game though.
Oh my mind. Bit of a reducer from Ayling, says Scott.
Indeed.
I thought it was Shearer with the hat, he says. Dublin Blade. That'll calm Cienza down for a bit, says Russ. Here come Boro. Tommy Conway. Target on the left. Crosses in. It's going to be a corner to Boro. Decent move from Middlesbrough again. Players can move up to the level. Look at Dele Alli. Yeah, so you've posted that twice, I think, pal. Rub some DP on it, says Ramaman. Have you heard Real Madrid chairman say in a press conference, if they want me out, they'll have to shoot me? No, but thank you for making me read that out, Jamie. He has done now. It's Man City and Man United that are interested in both Wharton and Anderson, says Aid. Fair enough. Right, Whittaker stands over this corner then. Pitch looks well.
It does, like a snooker table, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Outswinging corner. It's fallen to Britton, I think. On the
That could have gone anywhere.
Cheeky. Britton with a shot. And it gets, I think it's Fry that sticks a foot out to divert it at a different angle, and keeper does really well to switch up at last minute and save it. It's a push. Cienza takes the free kick in Southampton's half. They come away with it coming down the right-hand side.
Down the line now. Charles. Inside by Azaz.
Oh, good ball from Azaz.
Matsuki.
Bree. Oh, looked like a pen, that.
It did. Want to see that again.
Madders were watching it. Wait and see. Tommy Conway's away down left-hand side for Boro now. End to end this. Crosses it in and the keeper collects.
I thought this might be like this, Jim. I thought it was going to be a bit of a shootout.
Love it, mate. Absolutely love it.
Now Southampton try and bring it over halfway. Middlesbrough works so hard, though. You know, when you look at them, you see how they're set now.
Yeah.
And they get back quickly.
He's done a really good job with him, hasn't he? Elberg. Really good.
Me and Mountain were calling it, what did we call it on All Aboard the Championship? Hellball.
Hellball.
Bit of cheese for you there.
Like you, mate. When James Bree's playing, that's decent.
Nice. Nice.
Thanks. It's up in the air. Ah, Cienza, that's poor.
He's made it easy there, hasn't he?
Dale Fry, that's clever. Cienza, that's poor.
Bit of experience.
So bobbling around in the Boro area. It's in the air. And Fry allows Cienza to bump into him, basically, and knock him over. 6'4" Dale Fry.
5'5" Cienza.
5'5" Cienza, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of experience there from Dale Fry. Just watching a replay as well of Alan Britton with his with a fistful of the big man's shirt there up front.
Disgraceful. Great save from the deflection, says Ed. Absolutely right. In other news, the Mbappe petition website's making now nearly click on about 4 million pieces of malware to access it, and it's on 73 million signatures. Perez versus the dictator. Who goes first? Don't care, to be honest, Jamie. If I'm completely honest with you, really don't care. Grace says, my first non-blades, really, I thought it said non-blondes then, are about to sing, but my 4 non-blondes related watch along, really enjoying it. Thank you, Grace. Thank you for joining us. I don't see you on here commenting often, so it's nice to have new faces around here. So open here, says Russ. It is. It's good, isn't it? I think Jamie's eating too much sugar. Too, Scott. Yeah, with his Ripple and his sausage roll and whatever else he had. It's 5-a-side football. Too many digestives, he says. Possibly. So I wake in the morning and I step outside. And I take a deep breath. And I get real high and I scream to the top of my lungs.
What's going on?
Oh, yes. You'll do for me.
That's about as good as I can do as well. I can't hold a tune normally.
Oh, so. Mate, me neither. Me neither, but we do it anyway. Southampton manager looks like one of the drawings police put out for criminals when he smiles. You can't say that about a man's appearance. Well, you can. You can say what you like. Oh, dear.
What's Dumpling's sudden interest in Spanish football politics? That's interesting.
No idea. No idea.
Well, Skens is having a bit of needle now with... No, he's giving the ball back to Britain. It's going to be a Middlesbrough throw. He's not happy about something, though.
Take a deep breath. Did I get 35 minutes for that first song? No, not bad that. Dublin Blade says, Jim, what's going on? I don't know. I've been screaming that to the top of my lungs, to be honest.
He ain't got Joe on with him, so he knows. Joe Moxon can hold a tune, can't he? So you can do it all night.
Apparently so. He could from the clip I saw. Prefer it when he keeps his clothes on, if I'm honest. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. There's an Arnie slot out position. I do want slot out, but a petition's not the Liverpool way, says Justin. Seems like it is. Unfortunately, if there is an active Arnie slot petition, it's not the Liverpool way you want it to be. But it seems like it is, mate. I agree with you. I won't want anything like that at my club. Russ says, banana on his cheek, like that photo of Johnny English. What? I don't know. Nathan Wood gets a yellow card. He's giving me a yellow card.
Try and bring it out now, Bree. He's going to give it away, though. Oh, no, Azaz does really well.
Azaz.
Ball back with Fry, back to Ailing. A little bit of pressure. Melander's going to...
Well done. Keep going.
Here comes Morris.
The thing about Morris is a good player, but he can't get away from anybody. He's a little bit... Well, he is slow.
He's got them little legs, hasn't he? He can catch...
He reminds me a bit of John Fleck.
Yes. Well, Ailing ain't happy with Madders.
Needs to see a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow.
Bit of needle between Ailing and Harwood Bellis.
Love that.
Middlesbrough players surrounding the referee now.
So he's definitely booking Ailing here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for... Oh, it took him a while to do it, didn't it?
And he's also going to book... Is he going to book Dale Fry as well? Uh-oh.
Could be trouble here.
He's saying, right, he ain't shut up. Come over here.
I'm hoping the referee does...
warning. This will be last warning.
Hope so. I hope he does the right thing here and gives him a warning. Oh, something else has gone off here, Jim. He's walked over to the managers. I think there's a discussion with the two managers here, maybe asking them to get the
Don't
player.
let it boil over. Yeah. I will have to send somebody off if they keep coming up to me and playing silly beggars.
I think this is good officiating, this actually, because it's not been too bad. There was a little bit of aggro from three middle.
Managers going at each other a little bit. Oh my word.
It's going to get interesting. AD Vivash has come over.
Won't fancy Eddie Vivash's chances, if I'm honest. I know he's a big fella, but you can outrun him, can't you? Let's be honest.
He's having away with Kim Hellberg now. It's good officiating. This he's not jumping too quick to get his cards out. Obviously, he's giving Aileen the yellow, and he's been surrounded by a few players. But he's gone over to the managers to speak to him. Even when it's kicked off between the managers, he's trying to calm things down. I think it's good officiating.
He's booked Aileen for reaction.
Yeah.
Rather than foul, I think.
High stakes.
Love this. Love this. This is what it's about.
It is. It's high stakes, isn't it, Jim? Oh, here we go. I've seen the managers there now.
Yeah, it's just a replay, that, I think.
So Ailing's on a yellow card. And who was it that picked up a yellow earlier as well? There's a couple walking on a tightrope.
Nathan Wood.
Yes.
And McGree's got a yellow as well.
I remember Egan picking up an early one last night in the whole Millwall game, and I'm thinking, you don't want to pick one up.
I know. It's John Egan, isn't it? We've seen this game before. Right, Ryan Manning now taking the resulting free kick. Bit of a free kick specialist. Whipped in. Header. Oh, it's headed down and it bounces over the bar.
Oh, it's a good chance, that.
What a cross that is.
He's dangerous, isn't he, from that position?
It's a rake cross. Our Bellis. Oh, it's Ailing, I think. Our Bellis sort of glances at it, and it's an Ailing knee that knocks it off at bar. So it's a corner.
You're nervous when that bounces off your knee, aren't you?
Not half. Oh.
Comes out as far as Stuart. He's going to hit it.
Oh, save from keeper. Love this.
This is tense now.
Tense as a neutral. Imagine what it's like if you support one of these two.
It's agony, Jim. I mean, you know, these playoff semi-final second legs, you'll remember being a Blade. What great nights they are if you win. It's the worst thing in the world, losing in the playoffs, and especially if you lose it at Wembley. It's agony. It's agony all the way through the playoffs. You can't truly enjoy it if you're in them.
Oh, good press from Boro and Southampton. Keeper has to knock the ball out for a throw. Deep into their half. Matt Targett picks it up.
He's a player that I think has been a great signing for Middlesbrough, you know, Matt Targett. Really good player.
Yeah, agreed. Might struggle to get him back, though, if they don't go up.
Yeah. I'll throw down the line. Shea Charles tidies that up, does really well there.
Yeah. And I said, hey, yeah, yeah. Target whips it in. Cleared by Southampton. Yander. Stewart does really well just to nick in front and win it. Can Cienza come away with it? Yes, he can.
He's got
can
the
he
beat.
get away from 29?
I don't know if you saw that, Jim. Aileen had another nibble at someone just on the halfway line, and I think he's got to be careful.
He's a naughty boy, isn't he? I like him, though.
You want a bit of that in your team, though, don't you?
Do.
In our team.
He's a beast, isn't he, Melander?
Yeah, he was a good pickup as well. They got him from the MLS.
Beast. Yeah, they're just focusing on Cienza there, where he appears to be limping a little bit off the ball. But he certainly did. When he picked it up there and he was running with it, it looked okay. They're going to run risk, I think, and just keep him on. Is that good?
Yeah, he offers such a threat to them. Some managers will probably look at it and think, I don't want to risk him because we might get to the final and we might need him there, but you might not get to the final.
Exactly right. Especially when you're 1 down.
Yeah. Del Fried as well there. That's got to be a foul from Ross Stewart, surely. It looked like one on Ayling anyway. The Loch Ness Drogba, I think, is the best nickname in football.
So good, isn't it?
Love that.
So good.
The Ryan Manning take a throw.
Left hand side, deep in the Boro half.
He was a player that I'd hoped we might look at. The last ends have been fouled there.
Free kick. Not sure about that. Certainly played for it.
Yeah. When we last went up to the Premier League, I think he was out of contract or he was available.
He was free from Swansea.
Yes, that's right. It would have been a good pickup for us, I think, then. And for whatever reason, we didn't go there. But
6 minutes added.
Yeah.
Just as Southampton try and get set up for this free kick, very close to the box, but almost at the byline where the corner is. So they're about 2 feet away from the box, but very close to the byline.
It's in a great
left-hand side.
And get a decent delivery on it.
James Bree to take it.
Jay Charles on the edge on his own. He swings it to the back post.
Goal.
And it's a goal.
Goal. Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart scores for Southampton. It comes over. The ball comes over. It's a half volley that's pushed out by the goalkeeper. But as it's in the air, Ross Stewart's there at the far post to nod it down and in. Goal for Southampton.
We've got lift off in this game now. 1-1 right before half time. It's a good delivery from James Bree, that. Shame for Sol Brinny, makes a good save. Parries that away at the first attempt.
Yeah, he does. Good free kick. Ryan Manning with the shot. Saved by Bryn.
Stewart's size and presence helps there, doesn't it? He just piles in. No one can live with him in the air there. Climbs above everybody.
Yeah. Good finish. Well done. I came in like a wrecking ball.
Could be in for a wild second half here.
So good. I love the Championship.
Best league in the world for me.
Best league in the world. Certainly the most competitive.
They're just all so close together, aren't they, the teams, in terms of quality? Yeah. At the bottom on their day can beat the ones at the top. Scienza turning the full. Yep. Southampton pushing hard now to try and get another goal before half time. They're well on top. Shea Charles, is he going to let fly? He does, but it's blocked.
Oh my word.
Mighty Target looking down the line now towards Strelic. Very much outnumbered though, looking for some help. Middlesbrough do well just to try and keep the ball now and take it to half time.
Yeah, agreed. I think they agree as well, looking at the way they're playing. Passing along back line now. Trying to take the sting out of it a little bit. Atmosphere's really picked up as you'd expect. Under the lights at St Mary's.
Two very evenly matched teams in a lot of ways.
Yeah, agree. Oh, Tommy Conway. Oh, free kick given against.
Oh. Peretz goes down, tries to take the ball off Tommy Conway. And he's made out. I think
it's handball.
Oh, accidental slap in the face from Tommy Conway, and Perez goes down.
Like he's been shot. Yeah, I'm not sure it were a foul by Conway, but you could say he's used his arm to gain the advantage because it's come off his elbow. So either or there, to be fair for me.
Perez knocks it forward.
Oh.
Shea Charles now over on the right-hand side, well in the Southampton half. Middlesbrough half, I should say. Ryan Manning down the line. It comes to Skenza. He's going to try and turn Ayling.
Corner. It's gone.
Southampton with maybe one more chance to score again here before half-time. Yeah, it's gone out. It's well out.
Yeah, Ayling trying to convince ref that it's not gone out.
It's where you need your experienced players now to keep everyone calm and just get into half-time without any more damage.
Southampton are the second best team from set pieces and corners.
You've got some big lads, haven't they? Wood and Stewart and Arwood Bellis. They've got some players that are dangerous in these situations.
Yeah. Ref just talking to Strelick and Stewart. Corner comes in. Oh, Bryn tries to get it out, but Boro clear it. We've had us 6 minutes now. Ref will blow any time, I think. Throw into Boro.
And I think he's just about to...
Time.
Yeah.
Woo, what an half of football that was.
Well, yeah, was pretty much what I expected. I thought there'd be fireworks first half, and there were.
Yes, there were. Right, mate, let's get some comments that I missed early doors. I'm just jumping on. Justin says, did you know that so far Getafe have scored one less goal than Sheffield Wednesday did all season? All right. Handbag says Ramaman, punch up here with managers. Excuse me. Jamie Dumpling says, who do you boys think would win out of Mo Farah and Luke Littler in a half marathon? And at the end of every mile, you have to check out a 105. Apparently, Dave Allen, the boxer's trying to organise it. I saw Dave Allen answering this question from his comment section. Somebody asked him this question, and he was like, oh, my God, that is the best question I've ever been asked. So just to be, I knew what was coming there because I've heard the line. So who would win out of Mo Farah and Luke Littler in a half marathon? Obviously, it's Mo Farah. But at the end of every mile, you have to check out with a 5:01. So I think Luke Littler takes this, if I'm honest.
I do. I don't know how good Mo Farah is at darts. It could take him forever to check out.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I've got Mo Farah down as a poor darts player. I know Luke Littler's probably not the best half marathon runner, but if he can get round, I'm confident he wins it. Apparently Dave Allen's trying to organise it. Managers at it now, says Russ. Handbags and glad rags, says Maury. Someone had a drink, says Ramaman. Is this Leeds and Chelsea from the 70s? Oh, Lord Michael Brown says, guys, how is it that Hull City, a club with a transfer embargo, can only sign players on free and loan players make the playoff final? Very shrewd recruitment, good management, getting the balance right between leaders and experience and young talent. They've done an exceptional job at Hull. And that shouldn't take away from, because it's been the Hull and the Millwall debate a lot of the season. And I've always slightly leaned towards Hull, but I still think Millwall have done a tremendous job this year as well.
There's a togetherness and a cohesion about Hull as well, isn't there? And we saw that last night. You know, difficult place to go, Millwall. Excellent in that second half. Deserved to win.
We know all about John Egan and Ollie McBurney and the type of characters that they are and what they can bring to a changing room. So it's it goes a long way, goes an awful long way. It's what Chris Wilder's talking about at Sheffield United, trying to bring it back. Don't mess with Adi Vivash. Seen him rugby tackle a supporter on the pitch before. All right, Claire, I'll take your word for that. Claire was a big Cov fan. Congratulations to you guys again. Just in that replay there, though, Fry straight into step in and calm down, protect his players. Tanganga would have got himself sent off. Tonda Eckhart reminds me so much of Antonio Conte, says Jamie Dumpling. Great clearance from Ayling. Can't remember when that was, Ed. The worst thing about the playoffs is winning the semis, then going to Wembley to lose every time. Hello. That's us as well. Didn't bother Coventry losing the playoffs last season in the last minute versus Sunderland. That's true. That's true. Best playoffs for us were Forest at home about 2004 and Ipswich away about 94. But I didn't go beyond that. We blew away Bristol City in the playoffs only to get robbed in the final, says Ray. Midnight sponsor on the advertising boards. You know it. You know it. They are the boys and girls. 1-1. Rod Stewart. Ross Stewart, what a man. Bad time to concede. It's a great save initially. Evening, gents, says JC. Evening, JC. Hope you're good. Archer would have missed that. No, he wouldn't. He'd have banged it in the back of the net. VAR disallow that for holding. Possibly do, yeah. When did Southampton sign the 81-year-old singer Rod Stewart? Did I say Rod Stewart? I must have said Rod Stewart. That might be what they're killing me for. I'll be able to tell because I'm recording in vertical tonight and it's working by the looks of it, so that'll be good. So I'll go back and have a look. Rod Stewart comes crashing into the box and says, "Wake up, Boro, I think I've got something to say to you." Nice. Evening, lads, says Sarah. Good evening, Sarah. Hope you're well. Sail away with me to halftime. Nice. He is forever young. That's it now. He's Rod Stewart. So if I've said Rod Stewart in error, he is now Rod Stewart. Any chance of us getting Stewart this season? He'd fit in so well for us. I think he's busy in playoffs, to be honest, Russ. So, no, I don't think there is. No, all joking aside, why wouldn't they take him with them if they're going up? Why wouldn't he be a squad player for him? Goal scorers are so difficult to come by, and he's always been a very good player if you can keep him fit. And he struggled with fitness, but it's not, his ability is not in question. So, no, I don't think we'll get him. Ailing is like a ticking time bomb tonight, says Sarah. I agree. Dublin Blade says, nice to see both of these teams are getting in the practice for all the play acting and diving. It'll take in the Prem. Jamie Dumpling says, it's mental to think the Hecky Champ promotion season, McBurney didn't score for like half the season and still got 15 goals that year. Yeah, ask me Dad what he thinks about that. Alex Crook, Michael Scabala expected to stay at Lincoln despite talks with Bristol City. I would cynically put that down to waiting for a better offer.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Lou's got ties to Bristol City. I don't mean that in a completely derogatory way, but I think he will know his stock, and I think he will get a good job, like top end championship, rather than Bristol City, who've got a bit of money and can invest and things like that, but would only really expect playoffs. I think there's a chance he goes to a strong... He could go to a Sheffield United level team, I think, in this league now. Maybe a West Brom or somebody like that. Neither of those sides are looking for a manager, but I think it's just a step above Bristol City, if I'm honest. And that maybe is harsh.
He's sought after, isn't he? And you can imagine some clubs a little bit bigger than Bristol City, with all due respect to them, being in for him. He'd probably do a very good job at Bristol City, but he's going to be working under some restriction there. They run their club very sustainably. They don't push the boat out. So
I saw that John Messinio was linked as well.
Yeah, that name was mentioned to me. So I saw my brother-in-law tonight, big Bristol City fan. He mentioned Messinio to me. I think that would be a really good pickup.
I think he's a good manager.
He would suit him well. Yeah, I think he'd get a decent tune out of them. He can work on a budget. We've seen that at Portsmouth. Be a good choice, I think.
Yeah, agreed. Will decides to come in and say Leeds. Thanks for joining us, pal. Much appreciated. Scoobs, former Leeds United interim manager. Yeah, he's done well at Lincoln. Really well. Jamie Dumpling says, Mo Farah is apparently so up for the challenge and Littler is sick of seeing people talk about it. Well, I would be if people were trying to make me do an half marathon, to be honest. Stuart with his injury record fits right in with us, says Dave Morwood, who's changed his profile picture to a Cornish pasty. So, very in-fitting. Nice. Some of the stats then. Let's have a look at some of these stats. 56% possession for Southampton. 5 shots to Middlesbrough's 8. Both had 3 shots on target, 2 corners apiece. 213 passes from Southampton, 272 of Boro, but both with an 83% accuracy rating. Both had 8 tackles apiece and 7 fouls from Southampton to Boro's 8. There's no in it at all. It's been a really good game. It says Scoob's got a 2-2 draw at Old Trafford on his Leeds debut. Very good, mate. Scabala's got to stick around for at least the start of the season. Lincoln took a punt on him, so only right he gives him a bit back. Though I wouldn't be fooled by that. I know it's probably morally the right thing to do, Russ, but I'm not convinced that that's always the case. It doesn't mean he's going to go. I think he's probably just waiting to see what comes in. He's in a strong position now, isn't he, at the moment?
It doesn't work like that, does it, Jim? That's the thing. If he's coming up with Lincoln now, if he stays there and they get relegated, and that could well happen, he's missed his opportunity, and
exactly
because
right.
He's going to come in from there. So,
Dublin Blade says, but if we only offer him 35 grand a week, Cornish, then he'll fit right in. Yeah, only if we offer him that much. Yeah, we've got to offer him over the odds to be an injured player at Sheffield United. And Russ says, Alan, you silly pie. Unbelievable. Oh, dearie me.
We need a live performance of that, don't we, from Jamie Dumpling? He needs to get the band back together and give us a live one.
Yeah, we'll have a reunion 10 years on or something. Love that. Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, you might have to go back and watch the stream from yesterday where Jamie Dumpling reveals that he is a YouTube sensation that's actually got music video out on YouTube. Derby County's John Eustace comes in to join us, so thank you, John, taking time out. Derby fan here, knew you were going to win the last game of the season when you said this was the only game you were confident United would lose. I know, mate, it's the only one I predicted all season that we would lose. And yeah, we won it. And it surprised us just as much as it maybe didn't surprise you so much, but yeah, we weren't playing well. And that's what we call typical Sheffield United. It says, I hope he stays at Lincoln. He's done a good job. He came to Leeds as a youth coach from futsal. He'd never coached football before the Leeds under-21s. He's done a really good job, and he will get a good job at some stage. And not that Lincoln's not a good job, but I think he'll get a bigger profile job. That's the romantic in me anyway that thinks that. Unfortunately, I know the reality. Here we go. Jamie Dumpling, your crops are dead. They needed some sun. You kept them in your shed. Alan, you silly pie. You neglected your vegetables and now they've all died.
It's like streets on a budget, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
Albo says, do you think if Southampton are promoted, they should get a point deduction in the Prem? New subscriber here. Well, thank you for joining us, my mate. You're more than welcome, as is everybody. But I don't think that will. Do I think they should? Probably not, because I don't think it's that big an offence. I don't think it warrants a points deduction. But it will definitely not happen because they are two separate authorities, the Premier League and the EFL. So even if the EFL deem them to have made the most serious breach of their rules, it will be down to the EFL to punish them rather than the Premier League because they're two separate entities. I believe JD is supporting Matilda Shakes on the next tour. That was a secret, Dublin Blade, and I'm sorry you've ruined it, but Josh, whatever his name is, and the Josh McGuinness band or whatever they're called, sorry about that. Albo, if Saints go to the Prem, they can't give a point deduction as it's two separate entities. Thank you, Jamie, for parroting. If you sign Rod Stewart, could you get Alan the Farmer featuring Rod Stewart hit? I've definitely said Rod Stewart. That must be where it's come from. They're killing me in comments about it. What about your parsnip, says Dave Morwood. Dave, it's a family channel. Can we not talk about Jamie Dumpling's parsnip on here, please? Derby lost because the Merkin triplets weren't playing. They really rate the Merkin boys. They really rate Derry Merkin. Oh, God. So, Derry Merkin, for those that aren't aware, we did a transfer stream on deadline day and Derby signed Derry Merkin. Baldwin brilliantly broke the news because he was covering Derby, I think. And it was, Derby have signed a player called Derry Merkin from Utrecht. Right, brilliant. Then 5 minutes later, Gaz, who wasn't concentrating, waving at me furiously, broke the news that Derry Merkin had signed for Derby County. Well, we'd already heard that news. So now there were 2 Derry Merkins. So Lee then decided to announce a 3rd Derry Merkin that had signed for Derby County. It was funny at the time. And if you were there, this is why we still laugh at it, because it was funny at the time. Anyway, so there you go. That's the context to it for anybody that's asking about what's the 3 Derry Merkin thing.
I'd like to man Durkin. Sign Dirk. I can't even remember his name anymore.
Derry Merkin. Durkin?
Merkin and Sirkin. Get them all in.
Oh, I'd like Sirkin, yeah. JD, do you play that on your didgeridoo cobbler? Oh, dearie me. Aid says, Prem and EFL have entered a more close relationship on matters after the Leicester debacle. Interesting. Jamie Dumpling laughing at Josh McInnes. Can't remember his name, that's why. Alan got to be up there with Little Chicago. Yeah, I'm not quite sure which I prefer. As because Alan the Farmer's been released for a while. So, Little Chicago's a more recent hit, but I'm not sure which is my preferred. The wingbacks from Utrecht. Yes, that's right. Merkin, Sirkin and Gherkin, says Ed. News just in, Derby signed Derry Merkin. Merry Durkin, says Rama. Oh, dearie me. Right, teams are out. We've managed to delay that up until now. Fill that gap.
Managed to fill that space.
Fill that space with Derry Merkin chat. Unbelievable.
Was there a bit of needle in the tunnel here? Looks like there's a bit of I saw a bit of a feisty conversation there a second ago by the looks of it. So Middlesbrough are already out. Southampton now coming out. Taking the time about it. The old make 'em wait, I think, there.
Yeah, nice. 1 apiece. Come on, then. Another 45 of that, please. Now, do you think we'll get a late night tonight, Lou?
I think it'll be settled in the 90, yeah.
You might not be far off. You said 2-1 Boro.
I think Boro have got another goal in them as well. The only thing is, looking at this game, I think they both might have another goal in them. That's the thing. I'll make John Goodman on commentary. Loves United, doesn't he?
He loves it. Duncan Durkin. Half-time entertainment, says Ramon. Absolutely right. Josh says, can't wait for the summer of quality Blades content you never fail to provide. Bring on the links, followed by the excitement and then disappointment when Burnley sign everyone we're in for. Thank you, Josh. That's a very kind thing to say, mate. I'm looking forward to it too. I've got some more to do tomorrow, actually. Cienza's still hobbling a little bit. Need to replace Alan with Merkin, you silly pie. Couldn't quite work, Jamie. Don't mess with the masterpiece. I've not changed the view from the mountain since the day it debuted. I don't think some things I just think you have to leave as they are. Just prove to my grandson there was a French goalkeeper who played for Bordeaux called Dominique Dropsy. Nice. It ain't working without 3 Merkin. Dave the Nose is on one tonight on the touchline. Dave Hellberg. Yeah, I agree. Sayers is the only reason you didn't get automatics. Yes, he is. Is Hackney playing? No, he's not. Huge miss for Boro, but they're holding their own, I have to say. Maggie May with the winner. We'll see. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you.
Howard Bellis with it. Looked like a stray pass at first, but he found its way to Ross Stewart. Matsuki now with the cross. That's gone out for a goal kick.
Nope.
He's still limping, Scienza.
Yeah, he is. He's just looking at bench and shaking his head.
At some point, you've got to have a think about player welfare as well.
Yeah, you have.
Leaving him
It's
on,
quite
but
selfish to leave him on, really. Up the flipping Boro, says Jambo.
Shea Charles climbs well. Heads it back into the Boro half. It's going to go out for a Boro throw.
You kept me away from home.
Luke Ayling doing the classic, taking 15 steps forward from where the throw should actually be taken from. I hate that that never gets picked up as well. 9 times out of 10 they get away with that. Oh, that challenge didn't look good, did it? He's
Free kick, baby. Oh, yeah.
Harwood Bellis going through Conway there. It didn't look good, that. First, just a free kick.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Bit late. Didn't get any of the ball there, Harwood Bellis.
Nope.
Surprised he didn't pick up a booking for that.
He should have been booked for that. He's missed one there, Andy. Can you guys remember how good? No. Nope. Southampton staff on the iPad asking Grok for the answers. We had one of them, unfortunately. Which team will go down to 10 men first, says Danya, because we're heading that way.
Boro, because it'll be Luke Ayling before anybody else.
Probably, yeah.
It looks like Southampton are thinking about a sub. I think I saw Flynn Downs.
It's got to be for Cienza at this point of the game, hasn't it?
Yeah. I just wonder who... it might not... Oh, it might be Fellows.
Yes, that makes sense.
Fellows.
It's a rank challenge. Fellows to replace Cienza any minute, says Jeff. Ah, right. I thought I'd said Rod Stewart. Somebody said it in the chat.
Ah.
Right, thank you, Dublin Blade.
I was going to say if it were me...
Win mad.
If it were me, it weren't me. It were Ben White that said it.
Yeah. Nice.
They're looking at the Stewart goal again. I don't know. I think they were looking at a potential foul on it, but...
Have a look at any holding. Oh, yeah, there is a bit. Matt Seeker was, whatever it's called, was definitely impeding the Boro defender.
I think Stewart scores that anyway, rises above everybody.
It says, blooming heck, to refresh this again. Rumours have it that a member of Southampton's scouting team is outside Boro's training ground to find any hints on Boro's tactics. See what you're doing there. See what you're doing. Nice. What time are you on by
50, 22, 23, 24.
Good.
And Boro with a free kick. Matt Targett's going to take it a few yards into the Southampton half. Lofts one forward towards the back post.
Fry nods it down. Oh, looked on ball that. McGree. Manley says no.
I'd like to see that again.
Yeah, I would. Saying it's Madders is saying it's shoulder.
Ooh.
It's handball.
That's handball. That's handball all day. I tell you what, if Middlesbrough don't go on to win this, they are going to feel very aggrieved about that.
It's written that Southampton go through in it with everything that's gone wrong.
I think Madders has done a decent job for most of this night, but he's missed one there. Missed a big one.
Has. Yeah, he has. He'll be disappointed with that. It's a Premier League ref.
Doesn't have the benefit of VAR here, does he?
No. But a quality ref shouldn't need it.
Correct.
Oh, that's poor from Britain. Manning picks up the ball. Oh, he'll be disappointed with that cross. Straight to keeper.
I think there's more than one more goal in this, you know.
More than?
Well, I was hoping for my prediction to be right, that only for the sake of being right.
Yeah, no,
to win. But, yeah, I think they've both got a goal in them still. Callum Britton's going to try and bring that forward.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. Cienza now. Looks all right when he's got the ball at his feet. Oh, Lou's gone. That will keep him off. I don't know where he's gone. He's gone completely. Howard Bellis. Yander. Cienza to Manning. It's going to be a corner to Southampton. Woohoo! Such a good game, this. If I'm a Middlesbrough fan, I would be worried, says Don Goodman. Yeah, they are a danger from set pieces. Just as Cienza steps up to take it. Big boys are up. Nathan Wood, Howard Bellis, Rod Stewart. Oh. And it's just about cleared by Boro, but it's out for a throw. That target. Not sure they've got a long thrower. We'll have to wait and see. James Bree comes across, but he's naturally the right back anyway, so it doesn't necessarily tell me that it's going to be a long throw. No, just goes backwards. And it's back to the defence. Nathan Wood now, furthest man back. To the left for Ryan Manning. Cienza. Back to Manning. They're going to go back across again. Wood goes cross field. He fires it though. Risks losing it, but Southampton are a bit fortunate to keep it. Cienza now on left-hand side. Cuts in. Cross. Headed clear by Dale Fry. Southampton look to go again. It's attack versus defence at the minute. Just as the Batman returns. Batman returns. There's a film about that. Let's see if he's... Yes, he's still on screen there. Love to see it. Right. All right, my mate. What happened there?
It's never straightforward, is it? My computer restarted. It was something to do with my camera. Permission on the I don't know what it was. Really bizarre. It just completely restarted the computer. So yeah, sorry, mate, but I was very quickly back in the room. Very strange.
That's all right.
MacBook does strange things at times.
I might have to make myself a bit bigger now. Already know I can't leave it alone. You're on my mind. There we go.
Yep. It's never straightforward, is it?
One bit ramble, mate. One thing they can't say we're not, it's authentic.
100%. Finazar's yellow card, I missed what it was for.
Me too. It's a penalty if VAR was there. Absolutely right. Andy. It's never his shoulder, says Marwood. If we have VAR in the final, it should be in the semis. It opens the question. Nice one, Luke, says Dublin Blade. Target flicks it in. It's cleared by Southampton. Looks like an head injury. No, it's some sort of injury. To Matsy. Blackout in the back cave. Lou is the night. Lou merely adopted the dark. The mayor flashed the bat symbol.
Adopted the dark. I'm not a Bane. I'm supposed to be Batman, aren't I?
Batman has gone to Gotham to fight crime. Oh dear. Premier refs relying on VAR now. So why is he refereeing this game? I'm surprised to see him do it. Maybe I'm surprised to see him reffing today because he refs in the Prem, doesn't he? Jamie says, with World Cup squad announcements being next Friday, should we expect a video on what England squad you would be calling up in a tier list type video? On not only who you're calling up, but also if they're a first team, a squad player, or cheerleader for the dressing room, like Fowler's done in the past. Is that you telling me to do that video, Jamie? You've kind of laid out the plan for the video there. So is that something you'd like to see? Shea Charles down the left-hand side. Can he get a ball across? He can't, but he wins a corner. And will the combo episodes with Cal be changed to England games for the World Cup? We have talked about that. Yeah, we've talked about that. So we'll see. Should do a start bench sell for each champ team after the playoffs finish. There's some definite plans in the works. I've got a list of ideas. And it's a long list.
I'm forgetting. Thinazaz came from Boro, didn't he?
Thinazaz. Yes, he did. Corner. Oh, punched away.
Oh, a chance.
Oh, went for a bicycle kick.
Yeah, like Ryan Manning there.
Ryan Manning. Southampton still got it. Malanda can't clear it.
Oh,
I thought that were in.
Just wide.
I thought that were in.
It just looked like he was tracking for that bottom corner, didn't it? Turns Malanda, hits a shot. Oh, it clips off the inside.
Through Ayling's legs. Unbelievable. Clicks his heels like Dorothy, and it flicks off his right heel. Unbelievable.
So it's a corner. Out swinger. Headed out for another corner by Malanda.
Jamie Dumpling says, I'd love to see a vid on your England squad, James. Thank you, James.
James.
Lou, Batman merely adopted the dark. Bane was born into it, says Jamie Dumpling. Oh, Shea Charles shot. Oh. Blocked. And here come Boro. Whittaker gives it away. Wasteful. League One players had a champ regular ref. Yeah, it's like they played like upper standard as they see it, I suppose. Bamford and Kane up front for England. That's Jamie setting the terms of reference. Yeah, absolutely right. It is, James. Great block, says Ed. It was. Oh, 60 minutes on the clock. Half an hour for a breakthrough for one of these teams.
And based on the season and the data, Middlesbrough have had their golden period now. We've just passed the hour mark.
It's in the balance, isn't it? It could go either way. Weight teams are playing at the moment. But it's a lovely ball. Oh, he's unlucky.
He's unlucky there, Azaz.
Bear Mind Secrets says, I feel like Southampton FC will just score in the last minute and go on to face Hull City in the final. I think you might be right. I think do a bid, but I'll write a squad. Fair dues. Go on, Luke. Sorry, what did you say, mate?
I was going to say that I think the safe money would be on that at this stage, wouldn't it? The home side at 1-1.
You said that. Here come Boro.
The one thing Boro have got in the middle of the pitch, though, is energy. And they'll keep going. He's so finely poised now, because if either side opens up and really goes for it, it's just going to be a frenzy.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if there's any bad blood that sticks between these sides now. Oh.
Well,
Agree. Can he get away? Yes, he does. He does well to retain it. Whittaker gives the ball away again. He needs to come off. He's been poor.
Yeah, he's not really affected the game much, has he?
No, Malander. Loads of room. Now pushes it out wide. Tommy Conway into the box. Well defended. Malander. Oh. Malander's playing like a CDM.
It's funny, isn't it? He's doing the old overlapping centre-back routine.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh.
Strelic does well there.
Yeah, he does. Good feet.
Morris to Britton. Britton with a cross to the back post. That's going to be headed away by Bree, but only as far as Conway on the other side. He's going to try and take Bree on.
He likes it, doesn't he, coming in front left?
Yeah. It's
mesmerising.
mesmerising.
Well defended.
Ball goes forward as Zaz is giving it chase.
Oh!
Oh, he's pinched it.
That Dale Fry.
Yeah.
Cienza.
Cienza. Oh, it's got... Oh,
That looked like a pen.
It did look like a pen.
It looked like Ayling completely body checked Cienza there.
Yeah.
And Madders ain't given anything.
Now Boro come forward. It's end to end.
That's a free kick to Middlesbrough. James Bree gets penalised.
Imagine being a Southampton or a Middlesbrough fan now. This is mesmerising for a neutral, isn't it?
They're going to show you a decision here again. Cienza runs at Ayling. Ayling doesn't look at the ball, just takes him out. It's a penalty.
The penalty, he's not playing the ball at all, is he? It's a shove.
I tell you what, Don Goodman's saying no, it's not. Cienza's about to skip round him, and Ayling puts an hand on his chest and pushes him over.
Oh, Don Goodman's talking nonsense as per usual. He's not played the ball. He's put his hands on Cienza. He's not played the ball. He's not even looking at the ball. It's contact in the area, isn't it, without playing the ball? It's a penalty.
Honestly, that's a big, big call, that. He'll get some stick for that, I think.
Well, that's two now, because Boro should have had one.
Yeah, it is.
At the other end.
So it's a Boro free kick. Matt Target standing over it. As is Morgan Whittaker, who is just told to go away. Not surprised after his game so far.
They've both got a left wing back that can put it on a dime, aren't they?
Yeah, they have. Nice
Back
ball
post,
from Target. Dale Fry headed it back across goal, but it were blocked. He tries with a second attempt, and it's cleared for a corner. It's on a knife edge, isn't it?
It could honestly go either way, this.
It's so good. So good. How can you not love the Championship?
Do you know, I've loved it. I've loved it all of my football sporting life as well. I've always loved the second tier over and above anything else. I mean, probably because we've been in it for most of me. Most of me life.
True, yeah. It's always so entertaining. Is Emily having a laugh? My daughter, who's 10 years old and in bed, is requesting more time on YouTube at 9:30 at night on a school night. I don't think so, kid.
You and me have similar struggles.
Mate. What a chancer. Matsuki comes off. Flynn Downs comes on. Flynn down to Downs.
That's an interesting change. I wonder if they're switching to they might be going. It's certainly an extra man in midfield. They're taking them.
Play opens up a little bit. We'll be able to see. Yeah, because Matsuki's more of a wide man, isn't he?
Yeah, I wonder if they're just going to go a bit more narrow with 2 10s and have Scienza and Azaz.
It looks that way, actually. Cienza's on the left-hand side, but behind Rod Stewart. I think Azaz has done the same on opposite side. Might be a bit of a Christmas tree going on.
Do you ever see when Rod Stewart did that cup draw? What priceless. I don't know if you were drunk when he did it, but it was just brilliant.
I think it rings a bell. It rings a bell.
He was like very theatrical, taking the balls out. He was doing this with his hand. And then like,
oh, yes. Yes. Yeah.
Really good.
Cienza now. Manning on the overlap. Crosses in. It's deep. Deep down. Oh. McGree nicks it off him. Off Finn Downs.
Oh, Whittaker's got some space to run into now.
Come on then, Whittaker. What you got? What you got? Comes
Try and
onto
cut
his left.
inside.
Shoots. It's a corner.
Takes a deflection. It was a poor
effort, though.
That was going out anyway, but...
Yeah, it was. Let's have a look. Should get Lou a Batman mask for the shows. Is it extra time if it stays 1-1? Yes, it is. Ray thinks it were a pen. Russ thinks it were a pen. It would have been soft, really soft. But Jamie Dumpling says, soft or not, you can't just push someone over. Is Gaz awake yet? Aileen's not even facing the right way. I agree. Right, outswinger from Whittaker. Morris nods it back to Whittaker. Oh, excuse me. We can't do anything with it. And Southampton come away with it. Scienza runs into the Boro man and he's down. He wants to come off.
I love how Scienza's been hobbling all game.
I know.
And Kurt's like, no, you stay on.
Look at him. It's like he's got one leg now. No, you're his best player. You're staying on.
If he's out next season now, he's going to take legal action, isn't he? Bloody hell.
Crossed in. Well gathered. Oh, no quick release. Could have done with that, Southampton. I think that was a pen. It was like a body check, says James. How's cheating Southampton playing, says Ben. To be fair, both should have had a pen with Southampton handball earlier. Yeah, I think it's kind of evens itself out a little bit. Not that they should have to. I have the sound off on the game because I'm a pompous rich Prem team. And I don't need to stoop to Goodman or Hinchcliffe levels. Jimmy, she's watching Ramble FC. Give her the extra time. No, she's not watching Ramble FC. She's watching Brain Rot on, I don't know, American Guff on YouTube. She's 10.
Oh, my son keeps going on about brain rot. I still don't know what a brain rot is.
No, I call it brain rot. I assume it's just rubbish YouTube shows, like that don't mean anything or have any purpose for anything.
I think there are little characters on. He plays Roblox. There are little characters called brain rots or something on there as well. I don't know if it's related to that. It might be.
I don't know then.
But
maybe I'm just saying it wrong. I assumed it was just rubbish on YouTube.
Zaz with an effort.
Zaz has a shot. It's blocked.
We must just be out of touch with the kids.
Yeah, I have been for 20 years, mate. To be honest.
It's like Conway's down now. I think he knows he's got to go off.
Yeah. Tommy Conway knows he's got to come off. He looks very upset about it. Don't know if he was drunk. He was absolutely leathered, Lou. That being Rod Stewart on the cup draw.
I thought he must have been. I've only ever seen like a short clip of it, but just him doing this with his hand and then taking a long dive into the... I thought he's got to be... Looks like
Alan Brown coming on.
Yeah.
So, about 20 minutes to go.
Are we going to get a goal, Jim, before the 90?
I think so. It's going to be dramatic.
So they got some depth in the middle of the pitch, Boro, when they can bring on the likes of Alan Brown. He's a good player at this level.
Yeah, that's right. Conway off, Brown on for Boro. Hamstring, says Milling Chip. Ah, yeah, I thought so, Jamie. Brain rot is just low-quality slop made for kids. That's what I thought it was. That's what I've been referring to it as. Is it a little bit like Alan the Farmer, would you say, Jamie? Is that what we're talking about? How dare I? I'm only kidding. Obviously, I'm only kidding. One of the best football videos going. Crouch did it as well once as a tribute. Ray says, seen it again, yeah, it were a pen.
There comes Alan Brown, so that looks like it's going to be a change of formation again for Boro.
Alan Brown, texture like sun. Never a frown. Alan Brown. We signed him, we have to sing that instance.
I want us to sign some players we can put good songs to next season. We've got one or two, but we ain't got enough at the minute, have we?
Good songs is a push, but yeah, you're right. Songs we can sing to. Anything that is like YouTube, TikTok, AI slop, or pointless videos you can call brain rot. The characters you're on about is probably AI Italian brain rot characters on TikTok. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alan the Farmer, brain rot, get out, says Jamie Dumpling. Is Brown still on Sunderland's books? If so, we could look at him. Yes, I believe he is. On loan at Boro from Sunderland. Good signing that from Preston.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot he was on loan there. That might be, definitely one to look at in the summer.
Yeah, I like him.
Foul there on Azaz. Inside the Southampton half, they're going to get a chance to get the ball forward.
Need that, Mr. Bombastic player. That's a tune. Yeah. They call him Mr. Bombastic. Like them daft songs, though, for players. Yeah, absolutely. Playoff final Saturday, 23rd of May. We will be there. Oh, we won't be there, but we'll be doing a watch along for it.
You got the man on the mic with you for that?
I think I have, you know. I think it's by popular demand that Jord Motson was requested.
I remember him saying, I think he's squeezing that in before his holiday, isn't he?
Aye, he's a good one. Here comes Southampton again. Cienza down left-hand side. Corner ball.
I don't know how you can be limping when you walk, but when you run, everything's fine.
You look like nothing's wrong. When I was growing up, MIG was the thing, and parents called that brain rot, but those took talent to make. I don't know what MIG is. Cienza, right arm up, takes the corner. Into the middle.
Ooh.
Over the bar for a goal kick. Our Belly says, come on, give us another corner, ref. Ref says, no, because you headed it over the bar. Always wondered how people actually get them going at games. How do people know the words? Who starts the song? That's why I think a lot of the songs tend to be very simplistic. Really sort of only one or two lines, sometimes 3 or 4 at most, that people can just get into. I think nowadays they tend to start in pubs, don't they, rather than in the terraces, and then they get repeated on the terraces. Same with some other videos that if I typed in the chat, I think Ian would send Satan to my house to kill me as punishment. MLG, not MIG. All right, okay.
Oh, as that skips away there.
Excuse me. John Matson on the call. Bree, short throw.
This is where you got to find some reserves and some mental strength here. It's been a long season, hasn't it? And it comes down to this.
Exactly right. 15 minutes left of one of these side season potentially. Feel like we might be edging towards extra time here. John Matson on the call.
I like that they've still got Draper Tools as one of the sponsors, Southampton. That was one of the sponsors when I was
yes.
Old school, that, isn't it?
Is it still there?
It's a sponsor on the side of the pitch. If you look at not where the dugout is, on the opposite side, they've got it printed.
I love that.
Pitch.
Go on, Draper Tools.
When they were at the Dell with that, it was made of wood, weren't it? Most of these stands were wooden.
Yeah. Oh. Bloody hell. Free kick to Southampton. MLG is what Jamie means. It's like loads of effects slapped together onto a video. Sounds great. Major League Gaming. Okay. In my head, there's only one bloke who sings it by himself, dead loud, and then 10 minutes later, he sings again, and people join in, and the rest is history. But the real question is, why am I so invested in this, and why do I care? Don't know, pal. Can you please stop murdering my favourite song, Golden Brown? Really watch along. Sorry, Mark. It's a man called Steve who's at every stadium for every game. Big up, Steve. Nice one. Good old Steve. Right. Free kick to Southampton. Sent in. Header.
Oh,
wide.
It's like Ross Stewart on the end of that.
It done half hanging the balance, this.
He causes them...
Sorry, go on, mate.
Sorry, I was just going to say, he causes them some real aggro on set pieces, Ross Stewart, and he just his presence. It were a bit like, when Kiefer Moore's having a good game for United, you never really wanted to take him off. It's just a nightmare to defend against.
Don't worry, Dumpling Ian won't. I'm too busy watching this. Just messaged both of you an example of MIG. I'm saying MIG just to wind him up now. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate it.
He's wanting me to watch a YouTube video now while I talk to you and while I watch Southampton, Middlesbrough.
What on earth is that rubbish? You used to watch that? Right, Boro.
Oh, I see. Looks a bit Call of Duty, this.
Ailing tries to cross it and it's blocked. Out for a Boro throw. Deep in the Southampton half.
Players looking a little bit tired now. But this is when you get errors.
It's true.
At this stage, there's only one.
Oh, Morris getting a little bit of aggro from the Southampton subs.
Bit of needle with Kyle Larin there, I think.
What's happening there? So Matt Targett's going over for ball from ball boy who's refusing to give him it. So Morris goes over and tries to take it from his arms, not doing anything out of turn. And then all Southampton subs come over and grab Morris like he's assaulted the young kid. That ball boy's out of order. That's as straightforward as it can be.
I think I know what's going on. He looks like Shea Charles. I reckon Shea Charles has put a bib on quickly. And has gone over there to hold onto the ball. Oh,
Not sure about that.
no.
Southampton free kick. Do you think Taylor Howard-Bellis could be charged for making a discriminatory comment to Luke Ayling? Is that why the game was paused and the referee had to speak to both managers? I don't know what the game was stopped for. I assumed it was just to calm everybody down, Sam. So we'd be wildly speculating it if we were to say something like that, to be honest. You need the audio and can't skip a second of it. Speaking of audio, Jamie, how has my mic sounded tonight? Ball boys kicking off. Don't start on the ball, boys. It's Eden Hazard all over again. Absolutely right. It's going to go to penalties, says Graham. Did Don Goodman just ask for the ball boy to be removed? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yes, I can see the Draper tools now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very traditional.
Is that young Leo?
Yeah, it looks like Leo Castledine coming on.
Making sure his hair looks right before he comes on for Strelic.
That's an interesting change.
Yeah, I agree with that, Scott. It's ball boy after his 5 minutes of fame. Look, my mum on TV. Leo Castledine, £1 million from Chelsea, I want to say. Been on loan at Huddersfield earlier in the season. Decent player, to be fair. From what I saw, the brief bits.
There were very vague links to us, weren't there, at one point?
Yeah, very vague.
It looks like Kyle Laren's going to come on as well for Southampton. A few of the subs appearing now, managers making moves. Skenzard as well to keep that in. Morris comes back to tidy up. Long diagonal ball forward. Castledine's blocked off. He's going to go out for a throw. Round about halfway.
Audio been fine. All stream. Thank you, mate. My prediction of 1-1 and Boro on pens seems to still be on. It certainly does, Tom. You see, Dave says, your boy's coming on, Jimmy. He's not. I think that's a dozy.
It is. Samuel Edozie.
It's Larin and a dozy. We need Archer on for the winner, says Ramaman. You know it. Ross Stewart coming off. And Cienza coming off. Huge calls there from Thunder Eckhart.
I think he feels they've run their race there, doesn't he?
I agree. I think they probably have, but wow. Big
call on Ross Stewart.
Call.
He's causing problems.
Batman's mic cuts out occasionally, missed a few words here and there. Nothing serious, though. It's probably for best. Russ says, you seen that rogue Huddersfield player we've been linked to today, Jimmy? Yes, I have, mate. I might be doing a little video on that, Russ. Have to keep your eyes peeled. Sky reported something derogatory was said to Ayling. Other players heard, and the ref was going to report it. All right, okay, thank you, Michael. Again, we hadn't heard that, so not sure. Recon Southampton go up, and we get Archer on loan. Absolutely right. Would love that. Never mind on loan. How much money from FIFA will we get with Chong going to the World Cup? I think we're paying them. Benazaz goes down. Challenge from Riley McGree. And it's a Southampton free kick with 5 minutes of normal time remaining. Do not lose concentration here, boys.
It's going to take one mistake now, and someone's going home.
Did you see Danny Hall's list of realistic signings for this summer? Yes. I love Danny. I think he's very credible. I would say realistic is a stretch on some of those names, if I'm honest.
I'll have to check that out. I've not seen that yet.
It's been posted in Plat Chat. Free kick. Taken. Header. Ooh. Corner ball. Melander heads it clear. Not enough to pay up his contract, unfortunately, Dublin Blade. Rod Stewart must be 80 years old now. Who let the doors out? Who? Yes. Don't mind that, Steve. Boro will win this on away goals, says Graham. I don't think they will. think it's been 20 years since away goals counted for anything.
James Bree to the back stick, headed away. Edozi's going to pick it up on the right-hand side. He's got to go backwards.
Leave it alone. Right back to the keeper.
Yeah.
That's what's known as a Sheffield United corner. It is, isn't it? That's what. How many times have we done that this season?
It's like almost every one, isn't it? We
I know.
defend the corner better than the defensive team.
Boo! Benazaz. Benazaz. Nathan Wood. Look, lads, I know you're tired, but you're playing yourselves to another half hour here.
It's funny, I don't know why teams do this towards the end. I don't know whether they're just waiting for that full-time whistle to regroup and have a word. But, I mean, now it's all or nothing, isn't it? So go for it. You've got to go for it in extra time. So,
Or is it a case of don't want to lose it this close to the end because you're not going to get it back? So it nerves as the game draws to a close. Well done, Luke Ayling. He's had a good game, Ayling. I know he's been a bit touch and go with his discipline. It says FIFA will pay roughly £11,000 a day to clubs for players at the World Cup. No way. Surely not.
I find that hard to believe, I've got to say.
Dave Morwood says, I thought there were fans' picks they tweeted in and Daniel wrote a report about them. Might have been that. So we love FIFA then. Oh.
Boro getting forced back a bit. Zaz steals it.
Oh, it's behind. He plays it behind the man. And Aidan Morris nicks it. That's a free kick.
Did well there, Morris.
Yeah, he did.
There are a few players looking a little bit gassed here.
I want it. I kind of like it when you call me wonderful. Oh, it's got a sting. Top 2 for over 200 days. They were good, though.
Yeah.
They were so good when they came to Bramall Lane.
Yeah, they did a number on us, didn't they? And I mean, I knew that'd be a difficult game, but I was surprised at just how convincingly they turned us over on the night.
Right. Solbrin. No, it's not Solbrin. It's the other one. Southampton keeper with a long kick downfield. Larin does okay. Azaz knocks it through and it's collected by Solbrin.
See how much added time we get here.
5 minutes.
5. Did we get another Dan Ballard moment? Oh, Southampton nick it. Larin. Oh,
shot by Larin, saved by Bryn. Oh, my word. What a save, says Ray.
Oh, how are your nerves in St Mary's?
I'll be the man I need.
She's on a loop in our house at the minute. The missus is well into that.
Yeah, she's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
Southampton sort of just
Well,
driving it as Larin skips forward. Wants a penalty.
Does the referee have a decision to make? He's dismissed it.
Dale Fry goes down holding his knee. I think he's given a goal kick as well. Oh.
Tell you what. Ooh.
I
don't know.
VAR gives that, you know.
Yeah, I think it does. I'm not giving that, but I think VAR gives it. I do.
Larin gets there first.
Yeah.
And Fry takes his leg.
It's minimal contact, but Fry gets nowhere near the ball, does he? I think VAR gives it. I think you're right.
Fry's down now.
Yeah, I don't think there's all wrong with Fry. I think he went down to just make sure that
Yeah, agreed.
It also winds down the last few minutes when they're under pressure.
Don't rein me in. Let's have a look. More money for bigger clubs is what it means. The loss against Coventry hurt Boro. They went on a bad run of draws after that. Yes, it did. Just checked myself and saw the two figures they're paying is either 9,000 or 11,000. That's 250,000, says Russ, for a player who exits at the group stage. Is it? Oh, a day. Surely it's a game. Anyway, the lowest amount any federation will receive for competing at the World Cup is 9.5 million, and you get more for getting out of the group. It's a budget of like 290 million FIFA have set for club payments. I think Dale Fry's hurt himself there a bit, says Russ. I'm not convinced, to be honest, Russ. That didn't look good for Dale Fry there. Hyperextended his knee and out of contract in the summer. For his sake, I hope it's not serious. I think he'll run it off, to be honest, mate. First ban tonight.
This is where you want your centre half to be a centre half and run it off.
Correct. And I think he will. I think he just thinks, I've just got away with a penalty. Just need a little breather.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing here. Oh, he just works his way into a light jog now as he goes off.
Tell me you've got something to give. I want it. Just as you see a telescope come out, a mini telescope come out in the crowd from a Southampton fan.
Got like a boom and a microphone, like.
I kinda like it when you call me wonderful. Boom. There's got to be another couple of minutes at least. I know it says there's like 20 seconds left, but obviously Dale Fry's been down for most of that. Here comes Southampton again, but again they can't keep hold of it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I know. Wood nearly got caught flat-footed there. Castledine is like a bit of a false nine. Oh. Britain gives a free kick away on a dozy.
Yeah, he bought one there. I'm not convinced.
He bought it, didn't he? Left his leg in to get spun.
Yeah.
Looks a lot worse than it is.
From where the ref is as well, it looks a lot worse.
Don't rein me in. But it's a chance for Ryan Manning, even though it's quite deep on left-hand side, it's a chance for Ryan Manning to whip it in. Not rip it in, like I'm about to say. Whip it in. Got to be a good delivery. You'd fancy him to give a good delivery. And it's close to the keeper. Headed back away. Oh, Southampton still got it. A dozy. Oh.
Oh.
Aidan Morris now. Whittaker, open your legs, lad. Come on. No, he goes back on himself and he's tackled. Whittaker, not the one. Not
He's
the
frozen.
one at all.
He's frozen tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, on the big stage, he has not done it. He had all that space in front of him.
You got to get on your bike there, aren't you? If
Yeah,
there's,
of course you
there's
have.
grass in front of you. Malanda gives it away. Shea Charles to Edozie.
Whittaker again loses possession.
He's been awful tonight.
Howard Bellis, long ball downfield. Larin, can he keep hold of it? He can. He holds it up well. And wins a throw into Southampton. This will be the last chance of the game. This is going to be a throw in from Southampton. Can they fashion a chance from this? Because if not, it's going to go to extra time.
Yeah, he's going to blow the whistle any second here.
Boro fans biting the nails in crowd. Goes backwards. Questionable. All the way across. Manning drops it in behind Malanda.
Oh. Charles nicked it for a second. Boro clear it.
Still going. No. Madders calls it.
Extra
time. Get comfy, mate. We're here for a little while.
I'm going to have to
put it in the morning.
I'm going to put a drinks order in, I think.
Are you messaging the missus for a drink? That's disgraceful.
So I learned that from Gaz. It's from the Man in Black.
Hello, my beautiful angel. Is that how it starts?
That's the one.
Could you do me a huge favour and I will love you forever? Not just get us a drink, love.
She just messaged me. Oh, I know what she's talking about. She messaged. So my son's got a little alien teddy called Cosmo, which he takes to bed.
Cool.
And well, she messaged me Cosmo ? Earlier. I thought she was offering me a drink. Yes, I would like a drink, please. Extra time.
No. I love a telescope that lad had there. It was. Someone should have dressed like as a sailor, holding a periscope. This is proper football. Really enjoying it. Plus the music, bands too. There is also another show called Proper Football. I could advertise that, but let's just focus on Ramble FC for now. Apparently, Whittaker has a £20 million price tag on him. Well, he's not going anywhere then, is he? He has been bobber tonight. Does this mean I've got to stay up? Dave, I'm sorry. To say you don't get up till about 10:30, then I think you can stay up a little bit later with us, can't you, pal? Manning's only got a year left on his deal. If Southampton go up and we sell Burrows, I'd love us to have a look at him. The thing is, Jamie, with them sort of players, we'll be in a group of about 10 championship clubs after him. And we can no longer compete with the biggest payers. So, we'll see. Thoughts go to the Boro fans who are getting home no later than 1 a.m. Or no earlier, rather, he says. And Tony Dave Watch says, these Boro fans got a reet journey home. Remember when you went with midnight, they got that plus extra time, maybe plus penalties, plus another 2 hours when they get to Tinsley Viaduct. Yeah, I remember. It were a long drive back. We got back from Southampton about 2, but that were back to Bramall Lane, and then I had nearly an hour driving home as well. So yeah, it weren't the best. 4 hours 30 on train, Russ. More like 3 a.m. Absolutely right.
To be fair, they're already home, aren't they? It's just that we're watching the game 45
Yeah, that's right. We're on delay. Don't know what we're going to do if it goes to pens, mate.
I never like games of this magnitude. Really, any games to be decided by penalties. I love the drama of penalties. Don't get me wrong, but I just think it's a bad way to
cruel,
set
isn't it? It's cruel.
Yeah.
Known about Manning for years. Same old. We never pull the trigger early. It's true. We've been talking about him probably since the channel started. To be honest, he's been a known quantity at the level. So, but to be fair, we'd have all taken Burrows. It's one of them, isn't it? Some work, some don't. Yeah. I think Burrows might have a good season next year if we keep him.
I think he can. I think we've got to. He's one of those that, I mean, we look at how good he was last season, but he had different players around him in the area of the pitch that he was in. And I think there's maybe a little bit more responsibility on him this season to defend, more than last season. He had an L next to him last season. He was an athlete. He was big in presence. Vinny Souza tracking back. He hasn't got that around him this season. And I'm not making excuses for him because I think in certain games he could have done a lot better. But he's maybe got mitigation. Some of the players have. But
agreed. Judge him on next season, eh?
Yeah.
We're about to kick off straight away. Straight into extra time. No messing about. Aid says if it goes to pens, it'll be 11:45 when the game ends. Yeah, 11:45. Yeah, it will.
I got a nice cold lemonade for extra time.
Nice. I'm pleased for you. I've got note.
She gave me a funny look at us talking about that.
In fact, let me just message her actually. You still downstairs, cock? I'm giving it a 15% chance that she's still downstairs.
Do you think she's watching Southampton versus Middlesbrough?
I'm not convinced she is. I'm not convinced.
That ball boy's getting some right airtime. They just had him on again just then.
Loves it. He had Jack Robinson next to him last season, not a nil. Says Blades Fumble.
Well, yeah, not when Suter was there though. Suter and Nell at one point.
Jamie Dumpling says there's a chance. No, I'm in bed. She says. Jamie Dumpling says there's a chance Jake Paul never returns to boxing because of the broken jaw. Karma for all the scams over the years he did, like Logan Paul. Give AJ a knighthood for it. Has Jake Paul scammed anybody? I know Logan Paul has. I don't know if Jake Paul has. Might not like his content, but I think he's a bit harsh, to be honest. A bit harsh. I have to say, throw in from Boro. I have to say, when he did get in the boxing ring, obviously it's all about levels, and he got found out eventually. But he was brave. He was decent.
You've got to have some courage to get in the ring with someone like Anthony Joshua. Just the sheer size of him, It's and he got badly hurt, as we all expect.
Yeah, he did. Adozie wins the free kick. Bald Lee says for Burrows to play better next season, he needs to play higher with a solid defender behind him. Can't defend, won't defend.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with Bald Lee there. I would prefer him as an out-and-out wing-back, but I don't know us will play in a formation that will accommodate that, personally, which makes Sam the automatic first choice for me if we're playing with a conventional full-back.
Agreed. So another free kick to Southampton then. Very similar place to where Manny's just taken the previous one. It's a deep cross, but well taken by Solbrin. Long ball downfield. And the Southampton keeper is the sweeper keeper to clear it upfield.
Did he look convincing then to you? I think
not at all. Not at all. Looked like he could have lifted his leg and it had bounced underneath, to be honest. Edozie into the box. Dale Fry, who was badly injured minutes ago, smashes it clear. Manning to the old Batman theme tune. Sorry, Lou. Dave the Nose. Evening, chaps. This game has had everything. Goals, contentious penalty decisions, managers arguing, ball boys not giving the ball back. Brilliant stuff. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Certainly have, mate. Certainly have. Good to have you here, pal.
Yeah, I think we've had what we expected and a bit more.
Yeah. I agree. It's been a very good game. McGree. Matt Target now. Lays it to the right to Morris. Crossed in. Oh, good head clear. Howard Bellis.
Yeah, I think it was.
What an header clear that was.
This always looked like, on paper, the stronger fixture of the two, didn't it? I mean, you look at these two teams. I think anybody that goes up from the Championship is gonna struggle.
Yeah.
But these two clubs, you would think, might, with a bit of luck and some spending, might be able to punch a little bit.
Yeah, agreed.
Ayling's going to try and bring it out now. Over to Britton, who's going to knock it down the line. Manning cuts that out. Harwood Bellis forward now. Here comes Shea Charles again.
Oh,
great pass. Got to say, Shea Charles has impressed me tonight. He's been very good in this game.
Yeah, he's been good. He has been good. Morris comes away with it. It's blocked. Love Burrows, says Ray, but only going forward. Blades Fumble says, Dumpling, what's with all the Mickey Mouse, Logan and Jake Paul comments? You mentioned the Japanese forest the other day. I reckon you're a closet Loganger. Loganger? Oh, dearie me. Mate, Jake Paul was worse than Logan for scams around the late 2010s. Some of the old ones he did were outrageous. It's ironic as well, because one was called Boxing Bullies, yet he was the bully growing up. Okay. Can't claim to know an awful lot about them, to be honest, Jamie. No. I know of them. I like boxing, so I know a little bit about what they've done in boxing ring. I know who they are, but I don't know much about them.
I've seen Logan Paul. He's been doing a bit of wrestling, hasn't he, as well? He's been doing a bit of...
Yeah.
UE. I mean, I think good luck to him, Jim. I don't know a lot about him, but I know they get a lot of stick from people. I think they've done very well for themselves. Fair play.
I completely agree. If they've been scamming people, then absolutely, yeah, they need Dragonov calls for it. 100%. If it's just because we don't like the way they go about the business, then I think you've just got to admire that they've been successful without a care, really. Fair play.
Yeah.
We don't have to like them as people, but you can respect what they've done. But again, I don't know enough about how they've gone about it, so I can't really comment.
No,
Talking about Boro, says Dave Morwood, fans getting home. I went to Oakwell in 1967 for a night game. After the game, so much trouble at the station. Didn't get into Sheffield till 1 a.m. Then had to walk to Brightside. Gone 2 a.m. and got home. Blooming heck. From Oakwell. I can give you a brief. Both are Muppets. Fair enough. Thanks, chaps, for the watch along tonight and last night. Watching on me.
Mr. Patterson.
Do you mean me own, or you just... I don't know. I know one makes a crap drink and wrestles, and the other got his jaw broke by AJ. Props to both for making a decent living. Absolutely right. Well done, Brown. Target inside. Tell you what. On me, watching on me, Todd. Good company. Appreciate all the hard work that goes into this channel and the Blades Ramble. Thank you, my mate. Appreciate you too.
It is a lot of hard work, and a lot of hard work we don't see this man next to me doing behind the scenes as well.
Oh, bless you. Love it, mate. It's not a proper job, is it?
Got to do what you love, mate. You've got to find some enjoyment from what you do. It's important.
I do. I love it. Absolutely love it. It is hard work. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to moan about it.
It's a journey as well, isn't it? It's like, I mean, with yourself, and we see it with Christian as well. Little improvements all the time. Little steps forward. It's a process as well, isn't it? Good ball forward to Larin. Looks to latch on to that. He does.
Corner.
Can see what they saw in Larin. He's an athlete, isn't he? He can get after stuff.
Yeah, he's done more tonight in his cameo appearance than he did in the entire game when he started the other night. He were really poor. They're flat out scumbags, says Jamie Dumpling, who must know them personally. So, yeah, next time you see him, give him my regards.
Tell us what you really think.
Yeah, I know. Blades Fumble says they're both cut from the same cloth, both scammers, whether it's NFTs, crypto, fake games, gambling, fixed boxing, fake videos, they're both grifters and a bad example to the children that watch them. Fair enough. As I say, I don't know enough about him. Batman, no need to lie. We all know the hard work is done by Mrs. Ramble and the kids, says Aid. That also is very true.
If we keep praising Mrs. Ramble, Jim might get a drink brought in.
She's in bed, and she won't be watching, I'll tell you that for now. I think Burrows has been left exposed a bit by Hamer drifting inside, says Russ. If he has someone else to pass to regularly who stays in position and comes back and helps out a bit, he'd look better this season. Corner comes in.
Oh! That looked like it was dropping in at the back post.
Bit of a looper, and it goes out for another corner. Got to do what you love, Jimmy, and we love what you're doing. Thank you, Dave. That's lovely. Appreciate that, mate. Right. Another corner to Southampton. Whipped in.
Oh! Manning tries to bring it down.
Shot!
Oh, what
save!
a save!
Oh,
great save from Solbrin. Southampton coming on strong now, Jim. It just feels like the...
turning the screw a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Melander hoofs it clear.
Bit of a John Smith's clearance, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, have 8.
Oh, a dozy.
It flicks off target's back as well, so it's an even better save from... It's a right beard, that, by the way.
That's beard goals, isn't it?
They are beard goals, them.
He's got
He definitely grooms it, doesn't he?
Oh, why?
Yeah, he trims it, he grooms it, you can tell.
It's like a handlebar with a rhododendron bush underneath it. It's absolutely massive.
Oh, dearie me.
So Peretz has got the ball now. He's just going to loft that forward. Larin does well. Holds off Dale Fry there. Winning that battle at the moment. Manning down the line to Adoza. He has to go backwards again. It's Wood. Yander. Wood Bellis back over to Wood. Work it over halfway now. It's Shea Charles. And Middlesbrough just sat in at the moment. It's almost like they're waiting for penalties now. There's still a good 20 minutes to play. We're just under. Boro look tired.
Yeah, they do. It's imbalanced there. They're going to be tired. Oh, he's knocked it too far. Oh, no, it's still in, says Madders.
Interesting.
Not
it
sure
looked well out.
It looked out. Southampton still come. Tell you what, Boro can't get out here.
No.
They're almost... Oh.
Azar's blocked. Good block from Melander.
Oh, it's
turn
off back
around.
of Castledine's head.
Look at the ball.
Yeah. Boro just camped in the box now. Downs crosses it. It's poor. Lee will be shaking his head at that.
It's attack and defence this at the minute. If Boro win it from here, they'll have shown some character.
My word.
Southampton doing the right thing here as well. They know Boro are tired. They're moving them around, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Keep the ball, move them around the pitch.
Clever. I kinda like it when you call me.
Whittaker does well there, steals it.
You jammy swine, Southampton.
Agree's got it. Nope, it's a foul. Free kick to Southampton just inside the Boro half. Be interesting, Jim, if Boro don't make it to the Premier League this season. I think there could be a lot of interest in Kim Hellberg. You know, very very good operator, like tactically really good.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Head well and truly shaking, Jim. Flynn Downs, bang average. I knew it would be, pal.
Long diagonal ball. Ayling's going to clear that. Not far, though. It's now with Finazaz. He has to work it back. Manning with a cross.
Rubbish.
Yeah, poor header from Wood. It goes out.
Dublin Blade says, unfortunately, Cornish, I can beat that. After a night game at Brentford, there was a lot of hassle, and I got back to Sheffield at 6:30 in the morning. Wow. Ray says, big shout out for Jimmy's brilliant channel. Thank you, Ray. Great save, says Aid. What a stop that was, says Van Blade. Boro's keeper's been good tonight, says Russ. Yeah, he has. If Boro don't get promoted, I can see a Prem club going for Bryn as a possible number 2. Would you want to be a number 2? This is a big discussion, actually. Would you rather be a number 2 in the Prem or a number 1 in the Championship? I suppose it depends on your ambition, doesn't it? That's half time in extra time.
Depends on your ambition and I suppose how much you're going to get paid. It's a difficult decision sometimes for a goalkeeper, because if they do go up as a number 2, unless they get unless the number 1 has a stroke, a bad luck, and gets a bad injury, they're just never going to play. So it's then about financial compensation, isn't it? Personally, if I were a professional footballer at Championship level and I was getting well paid anyway, I'd want to play as many league games as I possibly could to show me grandkids somewhere down the line.
This time I were on bench for City against Arsenal. We played really well. I had a really good view. What you say?
That's what I imagine Scott Carson's conversation.
Yeah, having said that, yeah, he's laughing, isn't he? Boro's showing their limitations now, says Millinchip. Well, it's been a long game, hasn't it? FIFA will play. Yeah, Scott, we had all those figures given earlier, but yeah, it's mad, isn't it, to think how much money clubs will earn. It's like Boro have been suffocated in defence, says James. Boro missing Conway here. They're missing Hayden Hackney, I'll tell you that. And they will miss him next season, and Hawks, if they don't go up, he's off. Evening, gents, says our mate Christian.
Evening, mate.
The Footy Social Club predicts. Who's on the watch along tomorrow night? Have to wait and see, Jamie. Have to wait and see, mate. That might mean that I haven't sorted it out yet. Same as the last match, Boro started strong but fell away dramatically. Despite our disappointment this season, it's somewhat cathartic sitting back and watching the nerves of these fans, knowing we have no stress on right now. Yeah, it is a silver lining in it, Steve. Definitely. If Hellberg goes to the Prem, could the Lincoln gaffer Skelberg go to Boro? Do you mean Skabala?
Skelberg. He could. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah, understandable. There are pretty nervous fans there. Yeah, absolutely right. Thought the channel was getting removed, Christian. Did you manage to sort it? Depends on finances and age, says Luke. Lee says, wouldn't mind being a number 3 at Man City, like Scott Carson was on 30 grand a week. Boro backroom staff are spying on Saints team talk there. Yeah, absolutely right. What's good for the goose and all that. How about being a number 3 at West Ham on 25 grand a week on a 2-year contract? Yeah, League One West. Calvin Phillips went to City, barely played, got a Prem medal, a Champions League medal, and a fat paycheck. Well, we're talking about if you're on relatively the same brass and you get the opportunity to play at Championship level or sit on bench at Prem, which would you rather do? I'm with Lou. You'd play, wouldn't you? Boro adding pace up top. And Sarmiento coming on was hot property last season, can't get a game this season. Yep, Sarmiento's on.
I'm just looking at Southampton have made 3 subs so far. That's their 3rd sub. Boro. Surprised it's taken them that long to make it, looking at how tired they are.
It's McGree off. Interesting. Okay, another free kick to Boro. To Southampton, sorry.
Surprised we've not seen Tom Fellows yet. He's on the bench.
Now you've got to think about who's a good striker of the ball from a penalty spot.
Yeah.
Jamie Dumpling, I can use it like this, but unfortunately YouTube still haven't reviewed my case. Good tackle. Wes will be there number 1 next season, says Luke. I don't think he will. Evening, Jimmy, says Dan. If Boro don't go up, do you think Dale Fry will re-sign or leave on a free? I think there's a chance he leaves on a free either way, mate, to be honest. We were talking about that earlier.
I think so because, if they go up, they're probably going to want to upgrade in certain positions, maybe at centre-half. If they stay down, then, clubs have got to start getting their house in order anyway, haven't they? So it could be a casualty.
Correct. Adozi looks in a bit of pain here. Dave the Nose, walking the line here. Not doing it to take the proverbial, but Archer's fall from his Boro days is startling. Can't get on the pitch here. Convinced he has something lacking in himself, effort-wise or attitude. How dare you? How dare you? Hull probably beat both these teams 1-0 at Wembley, written all over it. I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. Whoever gets through will have to do their homework on Hull's Baloomy. Anyone got a spare spy? Ours has gone to ground. Is this going to pens, says Christian? I think it might be, mate.
I think it might.
It's got that feel about it now. Dublin Blade says, hang on. Russ says, Southampton beat Hull easy. Their final was last night. Southampton loads more quality in the team. We've got until Saturday to publish our retained list. They'll get an extra sub and an extra sub window, etc. as well, with it going to extra time. Right, okay. They might need it here because Adozi's struggling with his shoulder by it looks. Hull have done so well, says Christian. From near relegation last season, transfer ban to a playoff final is ridiculous in such a tough league. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
They did really well last night, like you say as well, Jim. They've built a team well on relatively nothing as well.
Yeah, agreed.
Really good coaching and scouting, very good.
Just so Christian knows as well, no mic issues tonight so far, touch wood. I'm recording in vertical, and that's thanks to Christian, this Christian, Football Social Club predicts. And Christian Talks Arsenal on TikTok, by the way.
Go check him out on TikTok.
Doing brilliant numbers on TikTok.
Amazing.
Close to 10,000 followers if you want to go and support him over there. Hull did the double over Saints. Hugh, I've done it. Hugh, finally. Substitutions from now on. Looking at penalties, absolutely. Dave the Nose says, surely Southampton aren't going to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. We'll see, mate. We will see. Lee says, Archer's lost a yard of pace, Dave. Slowed down to having to carry that massive ego around with him everywhere. You're a joke. Honestly. Honestly, you two. Two of my boys as well. Unbelievable.
The two people that won't be happy with that comment is you and Prince Abdullah.
Correct. I hope Prince Abdullah's watching. Good evening, Prince Abdullah. Sorry for the disrespect in the chat. Glad it's working, says Christian. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. Hull get decimated in the Prem. They take it though, don't they? They take the money, they get stronger, and if they come back down again, then they're a much better side for it.
It's a few years building now, isn't it? That's what it's about. That's what Ipswich are doing at the moment.
Corners to Southampton.
Oh, all the way through to Larin, but it flicks up off his head. Malander clears it.
Come be the man I need.
There's got to be a good song for Malander, aren't there? That's a name you could do something with.
Yeah, it is. No, he was not caught. Brown scoops it clear. Castledine, what can he do then? Let's see what you've got then, kid. Come on then. Cuts inside. And is that Whittaker again who gives the ball away? Rubbish. Morgan Whittaker. Hang your head in shame, young man. He's been appalling.
He's shown no willingness to carry the ball forward at any point in this game, has he? And whenever he's tried to play the ball forward, he's lost it.
How is he still on the field? Man. Luke Ayling's got cramp, which means I can read some comments out. Dembele voted league player of the season. He started 9 games all season. Thanks, Jamie Dumpling, for that. Championship, really strong season with teams coming up and coming down. We've got to play well next season or we'll struggle in the league. I disagree, Danny. I disagree, to be honest. I think teams coming down are always strong. I think the teams coming up this year are nothing like Wrexham and Birmingham were last year. So I think it's slightly better on that front, to be honest. Aid says, everyone said the same about Leeds and Sunderland last season. Both have stayed up. It all depends on the business you do. Correct, it does. It does. Yep. It's a free kick to Boro. Matt Target to take. Oh, keeper grabs. Keeper grabs it. Ooh, Holly from the Dwarf. Evening, lads. Still sat at work. Is this the famous Batman on with you? Did he play at Bramall Lane? Did you play at Bramall Lane?
Did you play at Bramall Lane?
I did, actually. I did play at Bramall Lane, yeah.
We're like that Spider-Man meme, aren't we now? We can just point at one another.
The thing is, I don't mention it. I won't mind, but you were fairly new to the group at that point as well. You repeatedly said it. It were a bit like Uncle Albert during the war.
I had to
my game at Bramall Lane.
I had to stop. It's stuck now, though. So now it's everybody but me mentions it.
Now everyone knows you, and everybody rinses you for it. Oh, have you played at Bramall Lane, Lou? Have you? Dave the Nose says, I think Prince Abdullah only signed him because of you. I blame you, Jim. Bigging up Archie constantly, must have believed the hype you created. Yeah, well, didn't go well, that did it? Not Archie's fault.
Oh.
Benazaz is caught by Sol Bryn. Do you see the Blades making the playoffs next season, says Christian? 100%. Absolutely right, yeah, I do.
You'd have to hope so with 8 places, wouldn't you? I'd be disappointed if we didn't.
Me too.
A lot of work to put in, though.
No issues with Prince Abdullah. He was just poorly advised, Jim. No idea who vouched for Cam Archer. Shut the front door. The only way Archie gets on the pitch is with the drinks. I'd be getting him on to take a pen, to be honest. I think they'd bar me if they don't. Edozie now into the box.
Oh.
See, they've lost something without Ross Stewart in there.
Yeah.
Castledine on the break. He's not got the legs.
No, neither one of these teams has got a real focal point now, have they? Now Ross Stewart's come off, and Boro looks so lightweight up top now as well. There's no real focal point at either end of the pitch.
Come on, Ryan Manning.
I mean, they've got Larin to chase after stuff, Southampton, but he's more of what you would call a stretch striker. You can put it down.
Yeah, Channels boy, isn't he? Nathan Wood. Back to Manning with another tired touch there. He'll take a pen, won't he, Manning?
Yeah, good dead ball specialist. Yander over to Edozie. He's going to try and take on Malander.
Good feet.
Yeah. Decent cross, but it's headed away.
Dale Fry heads it clear. Manning again. And here we go. Southampton camped in the final third.
Manning crossed the back stick.
Oh,
no one there.
Another poor delivery from Manning.
He put it over everyone's head, didn't there? There was no one there.
Yander's just going up from his cramp on edge at box. Edozie now. Beats his man, crosses in.
Oh, Larin! Oh!
Larin!
Did Luke Ayling manage to steal that away from him while he was on the ground? I need to see a replay of that.
I know.
All the way to
the goal! Southampton have scored! Shea Charles! Oh my goodness me! He's gone through everybody. Sol Bryn, who's been brilliant all game, And he's beaten by a cross. That's a cross, surely.
It looked like what? Oh God, that's devastating. Isn't it? That's like
He's sat down because he can't move, can't Shea Charles. Right, he's up again. Oh my word.
That's one of those. It had shades of, not the same distance, but it had shades of David Hopkins at Wembley, didn't it? Against us. Just an hopeful punt from miles out.
Why would you pierce my heart with that comparison? Why would you do that?
It just had those vibes.
What? What? Do you not like being on the channel, or what? What are you doing?
Is that taboo? Am I not allowed to mention that?
No, you're not. I'll still see a therapist about that. Right, so Shea Charles, it is a cross.
Yeah, it's a cross.
It's a cross towards the far post with his left foot, and it curls, and Sol Bryn is flat-footed and watches it go into the bottom corner.
Sol Bryn's got no chance for that either. He's never getting to it.
No, he ain't. It's just sod's law, isn't it?
That is cruel for Middlesbrough.
Granny's
really.
punching air. That is cruel.
Well, it's now or never for Middlesbrough. They've got a couple of minutes to salvage it.
It's never in it. My word. Wow.
Just didn't even see it coming. It just swung across him.
It was just luck, weren't it? Just luck it, but yeah, Hayden Hackney just been shown sitting in stand. Fed up. He's some player, Shea Charles, by the way.
Yeah, I can see why there'd be big clubs interested in him. It's, I mean, he had a bit of luck there, but it's just he's got a bit of athleticism, and he's strong, gets about the pitch, good recovery runs.
Double change for Southampton. Edozi's struggling with his shoulder. Kim Hellberg, also known as Dave Leary, watching on.
Kim the nose.
Kim the nose. He really knows. He knows that they're not going to Wembley.
Looks deflated.
EFL will also be deflated as Spygate rumbles on.
Oh, God.
Oh. Woo-wah.
Well, at the moment, we're heading for a Southampton-Hull final. It looks like we've just brought, Boro have made a change, brought Hansen on for Ayling. They've got to try and get hold of the ball and stick it in there, and they've got to stick it on him. They've got no choice now.
Bang. Here come Boro. Come on.
Just got to get it in.
Can they do anything?
You've got to get it in there.
Sonja Hansen. Whittaker takes a shot from about 30 yards.
5 minutes added time at the end of extra time. Agony for Southampton.
Oh, what a pass that
Great
is.
Ball down the line. Back to the edge of the area.
Shot! Oh! It is blocked.
Had a clear sight from the edge of the area, but it was blocked.
Well done, Aidan Morris does well there to win free kick. My word.
So they're going to have a free kick now. Callum Britton's going to, you would assume, stick this into the box. He's quite... God, how far out is he there? It's not far into the Southampton half.
Crossed in deep. It's got to be all Southampton now, surely, for the last 4 minutes of this game.
Target sticks it back in. It's cleared by Wood. Comes back out. Volley, well wide.
Wow. Callum Britton. Has Britain got talent? Oh, my word. I'm just scrolling past everybody going goal, 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 goal. 100% across that. Yes, it was. Can't wait for Boro to be straight on the phone to the EFL in the morning, says Scott. Miscommunication from the defender and the keeper. Defender left it for the keeper. Keeper thought the defender would head it. I think it looked like Fry went to head it and missed, and Bryn didn't react. So it was just unfortunate circumstances, really. Even as a Saints supporter, I genuinely feel for the Boro fans right now, says Jeff. I know how I'd be feeling if it was the other way around. Absolutely right. Ayling in no man's land for that goal. It'd be harsh to blame Ayling tonight, to be honest.
Yeah.
Long way back to Middlesbrough, says Jamie Dumpling. It just got considerably longer, says Tony. Kel says, hi, Jimmy. Hope you are well. Well, you were right about it being a Southampton and Hull playoff final. All the blades up the ramble. Like and subscribe. Let's get this superb channel to 12k. Thank you, Kel. Different year, same Boro battling promotion. Every year they get so close, but it's never enough. Bob Mortimer won't be happy. Right, Sarmiento. Whittaker. Don't come alive now, Whittaker.
Britain with a cross.
Good cross. They've just got no presence up there now.
Whittaker wild swing.
Well done.
Target. Sarmiento. Blocked.
Corner.
Corner. Oh, my. Oh, the playoffs. It's agony.
How do you get 5 added minutes in a 15-minute half? It's madness. Sol Bryn's coming up for corner. I love football. I love football. This is what the game's about. Corner comes in. Oh, towards Sol Bryn. Oh.
You've got to get it in there.
Oh, Malander, that's poor. Uncharacteristically poor. Southampton. Yeah, it's a free kick to South. It is as well. He bundled him over.
I think that could be enough. They'll wind the clock down here.
Dave the Nose says, I wish I had Kim's hairline. And jawline, to be fair.
Yeah.
Boro supposedly going to continue to train under the EFL. Continue to train until the EFL give a punishment to Southampton. Ridiculous. Has Kim Elberg got a touch of Dave the Nose about him? Absolutely right, he has. He's a Dave the Nose lookalike. Not the other way around, or what have it said any other way. I reckon Boro score, says Scott. I reckon they don't. I'll take that bet, Scott, with 30 seconds to go.
In their own, well entrenched in their own third as well.
Here we go. Malander, long ball downfield, but they've nobody that it can stick with.
It's going to be cleared.
Just boot it clear.
I think that's going to be it, Jim. I can't see that they're going to have enough time to get the ball back in there.
Nobody's giving up ball back.
Target's going to try and stick one in there.
It's in. It's headed
Wood.
Clear.
Assistant ref's on the field for some reason. What's he doing?
It's a free kick. Free kick to Boro. That were weird. Assistant ref just wandered onto pitch. I thought game had stopped. You were basically saying, no, we're done. Right, free kick to Middlesbrough. Sol Bryn's back up. Matt Target from deep on the left-hand side. Oh, my goodness me. Crossed in. Malander. Shot over the bar.
I'll do it.
And that is it. Full time.
What a game. What a game of football. If you were going to be a bit of Poohouser here, you would think Southampton have put a bit of Kate Bush on.
Yeah.
Bit of Kate Bush.
Nice. Or Oasis. Effing in the bushes. Brilliant that, mate. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Just Tom there with popcorn out. Kim Elberg wears Dave the Nose pajamas, says Russ. I wonder where they've gone. Game over. Hansen, at least get it on target. We were linked with Sionti Hansen, weren't we?
We were.
That is really, really harsh on Middlesbrough, who have given a great account of themselves this season.
Such a good start to this game for them as well. And, well, like someone posted in the comments earlier, maybe they went a bit too early. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish in Southampton. Unless the EFL kick them out of it, they're on their way to Wembley. So Southampton Hull final, that's going to be an interesting one.
It's going to be really interesting. Mate, we have gone for 3.25 hours. So I think around this time it's all right to call it a day. I want to say thank you so much for joining me, my mate. I want to thank everybody in the comments that's joined us tonight for the watch-along. Matt says, cheers, lads. Great watch-along. Well, I've loved it. Really enjoyed it. It's been a very enjoyable game. Southampton versus Hull in the playoff final. We'll look forward to that as well. So any final words, mate, before we go?
No, just what a great playoffs again, and hopefully we'll get a great playoff final, and hopefully we'll be involved in the playoffs next season. And up the Ramble.
Up the Ramble.